not late. There's 60 seconds in a minute. Like, come on. I'm not late. I'm not late. Okay, I might be late. I might be a few seconds late. But, I had to move my camera, so... Also, I had to figure out how to get my chat to be visible, so I'm using this computer here for us, Texas. Thank you very much. Here to us, Texas. Yours is the next painting in line, by the way. I finished up, Nadia's last night, and, hello, Sugary Fox. How are you today? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Can you hear me all right? Are the visuals decent enough? Because I tried to make it interesting, because, like, it's mostly just gonna be me gluing stuff to things today. Come here. Super late, so late, all of the late. Also, when I was taking, like, my selfie for this thumbnail, Mal got in a fight with the other dog in the house, and there's one selfie of me just with, like, this panicked expression on my face, and I should have used that one. Glue is just fun. It really is, honestly. Also, I don't know why this is, but tin snips are the one thing that I have, like, I think I have 8 of them, because every time I need some, I don't remember where I put my other pair, so I just buy new ones, because they're like $12. So, I never know where my tin snips are. Also, I'm just snipping off this hinge, because, it really isn't a puppet hinge, it's more of a fursuit jaw hinge, so, I prefer to just use a puppet hinge, honestly. And, I think one of them broke off when I first got this. Blep! Hello, QB, how are you today? Hello, Sebas Animation. Oh, wait, is the sound not very loud? Is the sound not very loud? Do I need different sound? Hello, sheep, how are you today? Posted on Twitter. Dun dun dun. Hello, I'm making a dragon puppet. So now I'm snipping off hinges. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me. If not, I'll be sad. Oh, fudge, QB, I keep forgetting to respond. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. God, this is very thick plastic. 10 out of 10, Nadia. Great base. Yay! Sounds fine. Alright, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure you guys can kind of hear me. Is this ASMR, guys? Is this snapping plastic sound ASMR? This is 100% how I do everything. And I want to hollow out the eye holes, but I don't want to suscept you guys to me using a Dremel. So I think I'm just going to foam up this face and make the eyes today, and then do the eye holes later. I think that's what I'm going to do. Nope, it's sad. Cuddles, what's sad? Why are you sad? Don't be sad. I played D&D a few times. I really like it. I thoroughly enjoy D&D. I'm kind of a bit of a... I always play like someone who has no idea what I'm doing when I do D&D. I don't know how to make a good character. I don't know how to make a good build, but I enjoy it. I see. What do you see? Hello, Emmeline Penn. What's up? Oh, okay, so you just keep your sound low. I was just making sure, Deanne Cohen. I went to the post office today, and no packages yet, unless it came later in the day, so... John Morris coming in with a $2 boy and becoming the top supporter of the night already. Thank you so much. And it's a cute little Sheevie. The Sheevies are my favorite, guys. I love the Sheevies so much. Alright, have you warmed up, Mr. Glue Gun? I'm not gonna kiss it, because it's very warm. It's very spicy. I forgot my scissors. Guys! Guys, if you ever want to get into fursuit making, get yourself a pair of, like, spring-loaded scissors. I swear they will change your life. Oh, hello, Bowsette. How are you today? Oh, what are you playing in D&D, Dan? Is it 3D printed? Yeah, it was 3D printed by my friend Nadia. So I'm starting with a 3D printed base. I've never done that before. And, I'm cutting a bunch of bits off of it because I've tried to use this base like 3 times, and, I've just found that the hinge that was provided wasn't super puppet-like, I guess. And also I need to hollow out the eye holes. That's another thing that needs to happen today. Need to get yours back up and running again. With the prevalence of, like, Skype and Discord, D&D has literally never been easier and, like, more accessible to people, which is kind of cool. I think that's really cool, if you ask me. Ah, my microphone fell over. Not my beautiful microphone. Ah, Ballard, thank you so much for the gold, boy. That's so sweet of you. Also, your painting's done. Your painting's done. I did it. I finished it. Actually, I need to put a mattifying coat over it because some of the paint's shiny and some isn't. So I need to do that. But it's done. I did it. I did a thing. Thank you so much for the gold, boy. That's so sweet of you. Rose, your painting's right there. Hello. Oh, you like your painting? I'm glad you like it. It's a little sharky boy. Thank you so much, Bowsette. It's the Darth Vader. And I reached out to the artist who inspired the picture, but they haven't been active in like 3 years. So, don't know if they're mad at me or not, but you know. Do I make paintings for people? Yeah, I sometimes do streams where I make paintings for people who super chat, so I guess I do that. I also take commissions for them, but I'm kind of hard to contact right now. So, you know. Also, this is gonna be a character from what is it called? It's gonna be a character from Dragon Prince. That's what it is. It's gonna be a character from Dragon Prince. Thank you so much. Ballard is now the top supporter of the Night with the Gold Boy. So stinking sweet. But I like doing painting streams. I like doing these streams too. I'm actually waiting for my... Hello, Flame Raider. How are you today? I'm actually waiting for my hot glue gun to heat up because it's not at the, it's not really at the jelly phase yet. So, the jelly phase, like nails. Ugh. Anybody else think that sounds really gross? Looks like a Charizard face? It kind of does. It kind of does look like a Charizard. Yeah, I'm just going to foam down. It's got a very cartoonish face to it, so I'm just going to foam it down a little bit. And I might point out the muzzle a bit. And I need to drill out the nostrils, and I'm going to widen the eye holes, and there's some stuff that I need to get done. But, you know, it'll go pretty well, I think. Professional bee's niece. Have fun with your beesness and your professions. Also, I can be pretty messy with the eye holes because I'm going to be foaming a lot of this out. So if I break the base in half, that's really all I'm trying not to do here. I should be using a Dremel right now. Hello, Mango. How are you today? How was my day? I've really just been to the gym today. I haven't done too much as of yet. My day has barely started. I'm very much so a night owl. I've listened to like 2 true crime podcasts and like worked out my chest, and that's about it. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm widening out eye holes. So that's what this horrifying cracking sound is. Hello, Mango. I just wanted to say the word Dremel. What? No, I should be using a Dremel. This is like absolutely Dremel work right here. This is absolutely something that you should be using a Dremel on. Cracking stream. Crack stream. This is literally just like the sound of like plastic cracking the stream. Is that ASMR? Alright, am I ASMRing you guys right now? Ooh, I'm cracking the inner nose right now. I should stop this. I should stop this right now. Because I'm going to need to widen out the eyes. Okay, I'm going to build the eyes. Guys, I'm just going to go ahead and build the eyes. So you guys can see how that happens. That'll be fun, right? Cody just asked if the dogs are fucking around. Hello, Winter S. How are you today? Alright, we're building some face balls, which is the proper way we talk about eyeballs in this family. Okay. So how I'm gonna do this... Okay, so I'm gonna get a piece of this foamy foam. EVA foam, as it's called. I kept calling it EVA foam in my video. So we're gonna get a piece of this, and it's not very flat, so I'm gonna try and flatten it out more. Baseballs. Hello, Stormy Timer. What's up? How are you today? Oh, it's sorry it's tagged that way. I'll remove those tags. I tend to just reuse my video settings, so I tend to accidentally tag at the wrong things. That's not me trying to like play the algorithm. That's just me like that's just me being dumb and reusing settings from my last stream. Because you can go back and see that I played Detroit Become Human in my playlist. That wasn't me trying to scam people. That was just me being stupid. Which is there's similarities. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the way that I do this, these are gonna be the eyeballs. Can you guys tell? Do these look like eyeballs? So, these are going to be the eyeballs. And you just shove them in the foam. Like that. And then these are going to be the eyelids. Oh yeah, ASMR plastic. It's story timer. Oh, story timer? Sorry, I probably read that wrong. Oh, you're not allowed to get any social medias? I'm sorry, Mango. Well, if you're not allowed to get social medias, you probably won't be able to get your shipping address either, so, it's okay. Whomst has disliked, I don't know, I'm kind of a controversial figure, apparently. I don't know why. There's just some people who don't like the little tiny badger. The little tiny badger. And I don't really understand that, because I don't think I do anything really controversial. So we're gonna take this foam that I have, and we're just gonna foam up this dragon face a little bit. Make it more dragony. So I'm gonna put this piece of foam right on its face, and we're gonna hold that there. And this is gonna take a very long time to stick, because it's on a smooth piece of plastic. Oh, thank you so much, Sky Barber. Why would anyone hate me? I don't know. Nah, Cody would kill you. Cody wouldn't kill you. He's probably the dislike. Cody and I have a very tumultuous relationship. We're like best friends, but also we argue a lot. We kind of argue like an old couple, I'm not gonna lie. Where did my glue sticks go? I am very good at this whole live streaming thing, let me tell you. Where are my glue sticks? Hello, Glenn Harris, how are you today? My gym, it's not demanded that people wear masks, because generally not enough people go there that it's, like, that we're not going to be within 6 feet of each other if we are. A lot of people do wear masks at my gym, but it's not, like, demanded. My gym's already pretty tiny and pretty, failing, so. Everyone argues, and I don't like it. I don't usually start, actually, that's a lie. I do start a lot of the arguments. I'm not the best at things. Alright, so I need to paint the inside of these black, which I probably should have already done that, now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I should have already painted the inside of these black. But, honestly, that just means more time we get to spend together. Where are my glue sticks? I lose things a lot all the time. Literally all the time. It is one of the main characteristics of being a Hannah. You just kind of lose stuff a lot. Alright, we're just gonna glue some foam, put that foam there, and I would usually find a heavy thing to put on top of it. Hey, I found one glue stick. We're making progress here, guys. I have 6 glue sticks, so I don't know how far into this we're gonna get, because hot glue is a very important part of this process. I need something to clamp. I have a clamp. I can literally just clamp this down. This is super unnecessary, by the way. Usually you can just leave a hand here. You do not need to use a clamp for this, but I want to do a bunch of things at once. An in-depth tutorial on how to make a puppet. I'd like to do that, honestly. I would really like to do that, but, I'm gonna be doing that with my shark puppet, I believe. But, I need to actually start on that, and I've got to finish these paintings before I do that, because I'd feel bad if I didn't get these paintings done before I started another really big project. You're playing Pokemon Shield? My friend has been obsessed with Pokemon lately, and she's like an adult. It's crazy. It's actually really sweet seeing how much she's like a child again, getting back into Pokemon. Where is my paint? ASMR shuffling through paint. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this stream is gonna be a lot of me just, like, shuffling through boxes, because I don't remember where most of my puppet-making supplies are. Hello, Sarah Kirriage. How are you today? How's your painting coming along, Chad? It's over! It is over here, I believe. Yes. So this is your painting so far. I've painted parts of the raccoon. So that's your painting so far. Boop. I have painted some of the raccoon. It is not very done yet. You added... Oh, that sucks, Chubby Bread Girl. I'm really sorry about that. Hello, Chloe. Welcome. How are you today? Join me on my exploration of my room. Okay, so there's 2 bins over here that you can't see. They got all of my art supplies in them, except for my markers, which are in 3 bins up here on my desk. And you guys are on my only easel right now. So if I need an easel, I'm screwed. My easel is literally my tripod half the time. It's kind of depressing, honestly, if I'm thinking about that. This is my painting palette that I never clean out. I don't want to clean it out. Bin noise ASMR. Hello, Ballard. Ballard, did you see your painting? Your painting? Did you see that I finished your painting? Or I haven't painted the sides actually, or unglassed it, but I finished it. I think it looks really good. I'm really proud of it. Oh, God. But I finished your painting. How have you been doing today, Adam? Did you have work today? Was it fun? Was it terrible? Work's usually terrible for people who work. I've noticed that. Yay! I'm glad you like it. Okay, Also, I did these paintings of my snake Cannoli. That's a rainbow one, and this is just a normal one where you look silly. Nice. Alamo, I need to find you on Facebook. I really like to do some paintings for you. Can I make a Lugia painting? There's actually a Lugia painting on my wall. I actually have a Lugia painting on my wall. But you can't see it because my snake tanks are in the way, because I painted it before I put my snake tanks in. I have so many hobbies. I have, like, so many hobbies. Like, I was just kind of, like, thinking about it. I do so much stuff, and I don't finish a lot of it, but at least I'm doing it. Where's my watering can? Oh, God. Guys, I keep my paint water in this shark watering can. It's the best idea I've ever had. Focus, tiny puppet time. Very focused, very puppet. Very good at things. What I'm doing right now is painting the inside of these black. So much do stuff. Wow. And this is gonna take like 5 coats, so we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be on the painting the ball stage for a very long time. And I was gonna do like more detailed eyes for this character, but honestly the black eyes just look really cute. Jefferson Raid! Oh snap! Hello, cool anime girls. How are you today? We're making dragon puppets, and right now I'm painting the inside of the eyeballs. It's very tedious work. You gotta be very careful. Sometimes paint gets on the outside of the ball, and you gotta scratch it off. And sometimes the layer doesn't dry enough, and then you have to like go in where you've scratched off a bunch of paint. And yeah, it's just it's not very hard actually. I'm lying. Hello, Jay Kelly. Oh, you're on your way to work? That sucks. Why did you, are you covering for someone? Will you get overtime? Hello, Trey Kelly, how are you? Jefferson Raid. What was he doing? Was he playing, like, Jackbox or something? Because if so, that sounds really fun. Jackbox is really cute. Make a copy of Cool Cat's costume? I think I might be able to, Milk My Man Utter. I still love your name, by the way. I think I might be able to. I haven't seen anyone else even, like, I looked it up, like, when you mentioned it, and I hadn't seen anyone else even do something like it. So I think it'd be kind of fun. You know, I could spray paint the inside of these, but where's the fun in that, honestly? There's, like, dog hairs permanently trapped in this paint now, which is fine. Your texts are getting deleted. Mango, why? Hello, Eli Clark, what's up? Sends fellow mod food and drinks. Thank you. Thank you. They need it. They very much so need it. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just gluing foam onto onto the dinosaur. It's not a dinosaur, it's a dragon. But I've been calling it a dinosaur because it gives me dinosaur vibes. It's kind of got like that silly, it literally reminds me of the show The Dinosaurs. Do you guys remember that one? The one that ended with like the world ending? The last episode was the world ending. Isn't that horrible? Hello, Brian Babin. What's up? Mango, I don't know why your words are getting deleted. They should be entombed on some of the greatest scholarly words of our generation. Probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of hot glue. I've only got like 6 glue sticks and I can only find one of them. I wonder if I could make Cody do a hot glue run. He probably wouldn't. Google's deleting words again? That's stupid. Reminds you of Ducky from Land Before Time. I get sad when I think of Ducky Hio. I get sad about Ducky. I still get sad about the voice actress. I really want water, but I only have coffee, and I'm sure that'll be fine, right? I have live chat on. I currently have live chat on, so maybe that's why Mango stuff isn't coming up. Oh, it was the Ice Age? Oh, right, didn't they ruin their, like, environment or something like that? I just remember that in the end, everyone died in the dinosaurs. And that's, like, kind of the most metal way a children's show has ever ended. I don't know if it was, like, a children's show, but, I liked it because it had puppets, and I like puppets. I relate to puppets and, like, animals more than I do people. Hydrate! I know, Pendragon. Like, water is so important, and I just don't get enough of it. I probably should get more of it. I'm, like, constantly, like, just doing things that would imply that I have a very dry mouth and then not doing anything about it. I feel like I need more order around me, but, like, I like having a certain amount of chaos. Oh, the nuclear reactor blew up. Okay, that's what happened. That's what happened. Coffee's better than water. It works better, honestly. Cool glue. Cool glue would dry faster, probably. Alright, now I need more glue. And I do not have more glue. So, we have to make do. Cool anime girls, do you not drink water? How many of you guys actively, like, can any of you guys remember the last time you just sat down and drank a glass of water? Like honestly. Because I can remember times where I've, like, taken sips of water, like when I'm at the gym, I'll take sips of water, but I don't think I've ever just, like, in one sitting drank an entire glass of water. Which is funny, because I do that a lot with soda, so maybe I should just replace it. You think water is gross? It's the thing you need to... Gosh, that's such a first world problem. I don't drink water because it tastes gross. There's just someone in a country that's, like, water starved, and they're like, seriously? You do get water? At least you get water at work. Last July you did. Oh god, John. Hello, Arrow Creations. You can't remember the last time you just drank water. That's sad. I mean, I literally can't remember the last time that I just sat down and drank a cup of water, but, like, I don't know that many people that just sit down and drink cups of water either. I don't think that's really a thing people really do. A bottle of Icelandic water definitely counts. Fancy water is still considered water in my eyes. It's like how all money is money, you know? Alright, where did my hot glue stick? Half of this stream is just me gonna be me like, where's that thing that I was literally just holding? That's gonna be this entire stream, and I'm sorry, guys. I hope you guys are prepared. You prefer energy drinks? I mean, yeah, they work. I used to wake up with really bad dry mouth because I would just never drink water. And it made my breath smell really bad in the morning. Which is why I was thankful I lost my sense of smell for 2 days. But I got it back. It came back with a vengeance, and now I'm very aware of how everything smells. It's literally just, you never know a good thing till it's gone. That's how your sense of smell works. You just don't know you need your sense of smell until you can't smell anything anymore. Where is anything that I need? Glue is under the paint box, but it's only one. It's only one. I had like 6. It's so flippy. It's so floppy. I love it. Something smells like burning. Something smells like burning, and I don't think it's my hot glue gun. There's some places where the tap water literally doesn't taste like water. It just tastes nasty. Like, the tap water here is pretty nice, but I think Cody has a filter on it or something. Cody likes his water fancy. Would it be in here? No, I wouldn't put the glue sticks in there. Okay, I'm gonna get a trash bag and throw away all my trash. We're gonna do this in the smart way. You saw a daddy for me at the beach. Oh, thank God. What did he look like? How tall was he? How much did he look like he could hurt me emotionally and physically? God. No, there's this one guy at my gym, and he looks like he's probably like 40s, has a beard, like covered in like just tattoos from different eras, and I'm just like, that guy is the most daddy man. I think he even has a kid. So I just look at him and I'm like, God, he's so daddy. Okay, yeah, Mal does eat things that he's not supposed to eat. I don't think he'd eat 5 glue sticks at once. But he did chew up a thing of yellow paint, and I had to steam the carpet because of him. Alright, look at me being a professional and getting rid of all of my trash so you guys don't have to look at it and can kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. I can barely pay attention to what I'm doing, but honestly, this is how the creative process works, guys. The creative process is very rarely an actual process. Most of the time it's just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Also, I should put this somewhere. I want to see if my official Switch charger works on my Switch, because I haven't tried that yet. One sec, looking for glue sticks. Everything's terrible. Alright, still no luck on the glue sticks. How do I lose things? I have one glue stick. I cannot live with one glue stick. Oh no. It is kind of beautiful, the colors that... Hello, Nacrest, what's up? Havino water is the best. I really love, I think Fiji water is my favorite. I know that's like a very basic girl kind of water, but I like just having bottles of Fiji water. It makes me feel fancy. Okay, these are what I use for fursuit eyes. Oh, snap. Ah, cool anime girls. Thank you for the green boy. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I hope I don't run out of glue sticks in the one stream I decide to dedicate to the thing that people keep asking me about. That would be embarrassing. That would be pretty embarrassing if I did exactly that. If I did exactly the thing that I might be doing right now. I literally found the glue sticks for this. Thank you so much for the green boy. You got a sly picture of him. I'll go check that out. Hello, Arrow Creations. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, well, hello, S2 Wonder. How are you? Yeah, it's weird that Mango's chats just don't show up. You're done with YouTube. That's weird. That's weird that your chats aren't showing up. Do I sell puppets too? Absolutely not! I don't sell puppets because, they're kind of like such a labor of love that it's difficult to make them on demand for people, and, there's so many processes that go into it that make it difficult to keep to someone's design, and oftentimes when people commission me for something, they want it, like, design perfect. Ow! Oh my god! Alamo, thank you so much for the pink boy. I will buy all of the glue sticks with that. You have no idea. Thank you so much! Thank you so much, Alamo Motorized Bicycles, San Antonio, Texas. At least I'm not calling you Alabama anymore. I do have a glue stick, so we have hope. There's hope on the horizon. Thank you so much! No, I might do friend work though. Like if someone understands that, like, I would do friend work in like the future where it's like someone sort of understands they're getting like a work of art, not necessarily like the most functional thing in the entire world, you know? Like you know, like runway model dresses can sometimes fall apart on the runway while they're going down it, and like no one's ever really mad about that. Not that my puppets would literally fall apart, it's just like, they're literal works of art, they're not like toys, and they're really hard to size, is something that I learned through trying to take commissions for these things. Who else had cereal for dinner? I had Mexican food that I hid under all the vegetables so Cody wouldn't get to it and I'd get to eat the rest of it later. That actually works, by the way. Like, the #1 way to keep Cody from eating my food is to put it under a food that he doesn't like, because we have, like, the same amount of object permanence. Which is none. Wait, so is it, like, deleting it, or does it, like, not show up at all, Mango? That's so weird. I mean, I bet I could... Where am I? Where is anything that I need right now? I just really want to find these glue sticks that I had. That I was literally holding in my hands. I'm starting to think I took them out of this room, because I'm stupid like that sometimes. I found zip ties. Would zip ties work, you guys think? No. Sometimes I have really stupid ideas. Alright, so I need to, like, hold this here so it actually sticks. I think. Nah. Boop. Okay, please go in. Okay, this glue stick is not working with me anymore because its butt is too fat. Tiny's wearing different socks. Yes, Destroyer, I never wear the same socks. It won't show up at all. You're in my room. Don't be in my room. Wait, who's Ace Squirrel? What did Ace Squirrel do? What did the furries do this time? Let me tell you guys, it's just a constant... Do you guys want to know about all of the furry drama that's been going on? Do you guys... Like, I imagine a lot of people in here aren't furries. Do you guys want to know? Like, I have, like, kind of... I love drama, and I love reading about drama, so if you guys want to know about some really dumb furry drama, don't be vibing in my room, Mango. You're not allowed in my room without my written permission. Mango was talking about the glue sticks. Oh, they're just vibing in my room. Okay, so, there's this one fursuit maker. They're called Don't Hug Cacti, and they're owned by this one chick named Blonde Fox, and she, like, used to be really popular in the fandom. Like, incredibly popular. Was one of those people where, like, when you said her name, everyone is like, oh my gosh, she's so cool, she's my friend, and stuff like that. One of those people. There's, like, Popufurs, you know? She was one of them. But she wasn't, like, a big YouTuber or anything, she just made really cute fursuits. And, it turned out that she was grooming underage kids. Like 13-year-olds, and would, like, help them with their fursuits and stuff and try to coerce them into uncomfortable situations. And she'd done this, like, dozens of times. There were dozens of testimonials of people who had dealt with this woman, and now people are still buying the fursuits from this company, but they're, like, doing it under the table so nobody gets mad at them for, like, supporting someone who's a literal pedophile. Can you believe that? Yeah, forcing teens to date her and stuff like that. Hello, Fuzzfloof Studios! Like, furry drama is just so crazy, and there's some people that will give people a pass just because they have a cute fursuit, but there's a lot of people who are done with this bullshit, you know? Yeah, they were a really gross person. Hello, Mia Rodriguez, how are you today? Stay in the basement. All of the mods have to stay in the basement. No, because there's this one subreddit called Hobby Drama, and that's where I figured out about Furby drama, and that's how I got back into the Furby fandom, because I love Furbies. What is the chaos in this chat? I don't really know, but, it's not, right now, it's not super possible people don't know what she's done, because anytime someone talks about this company, there's a text document that gets posted of all of the testimonials and, like, proof of what she's been doing, and it gets posted all the time. So at this point, if you are a furry on Twitter, you know that this lady is a bad person, basically. You have Amazon. Dan Cohen will send food to the house, and then Cody and I will eat it, and the mods will get none of it. And that's how we do things in this family. In this family, we give all of the food to Hannah and Cody, and then Cody eats all the food, because Hannah doesn't get food. Someone new might not know, but, like, most of the drama that's been going on is, people who have, like, tweeted out, like, hashtag I stand with the victims are still giving these people money to make them fursuits, and, like, buying the pre-made ones as well. So that's a lot of the drama that's been going on right now, and I still think it's, like, I don't know how to feel, I guess, because, like, the people who already own fursuits by this company, I mean, they're not gonna burn them. You're not gonna burn a $4,000 work of art, you know? Even if it did have someone evil touch it. Sends food to the other mods. Mods don't deserve food. You found my Facebook account. No! No! My Facebook account has private things on it. Actually, I think my Facebook account is very locked down. I hope, at least. I at least hope my Facebook is sort of locked down. Who is this person? Boop. I love that Rose just sent me a picture, a creep shot of a guy. Rose sent me a creep shot she found of a guy who, by the way, I'm holding this foam down so it dries. That's where we're at in the dragon puppet. We're at the holding foam down stage. My Facebook account has elbow pics. Elbow pics. Dragoons. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of really bad furries, but that's how it is with pretty much every community. Like, I mean, wasn't there that whole thing in the Minecraft community where Lionmaker, this huge YouTuber, was, like, also a predator? I think the problem is the internet just attracts people who are attracted to younger people because it's like they can become popular on it, they can become well-known streamers or, like, well-known TikTokers, and then they have all of these kids that they have access to, and it's horrible. But, like, how do you fix it, you know? By the way, Alamo is the top supporter of the night. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Oh, Mango, I try to keep my Facebook account pretty privated. I don't really add people from YouTube on Facebook. Like, you can ask pretty much anyone. It's just, like, personal life stuff, you know? Have access. Dun dun dun. Neavage stream. Just Neavage. Yeah, can I need to clamp this down. The clamps. I need to get the clamp. Can I clamp this down? This looks really awkward. Okay, this is gonna be weird, but I think I'm physically capable of doing this. Also, usually this happen. The one reason that I don't usually do the whole resin base thing or 3D printed base is this exact reason. I can use pins, and I have to use a clamp I have to use a clamp when I can't use pins, you know? That's a furry. That's a funny looking Drugan. He's not done yet, Scarab. The smart move. The smartest of moves. I'm a very smart boy. Okay, yeah, Neavage. Actually, I can't fit my knees in my shirt. I can't Neavage, guys. They don't fit. Where are those glue sticks? I'm irritate. This is a lot of, guys, this is a lot of what puppet making is. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so much me listening to podcasts and waiting for glue to dry. It's the extent of it, honestly. Where do I... Dan, don't make fun of me losing my sense of smell. I thought I'd never get it back, and then it turned out to be a sinus infection, and a doctor laughed at me. How do you commission art? Most of my... I guess you could do it over Twitter or Instagram. Most of the time, I just don't really take art commissions because people ask, and then I, like, get nervous and don't respond because I'm a terrible human being. But, you could probably commission art from me on Instagram or Twitter or just ask me really nicely and I'll probably do it. I'm trying to get better about that. And I've gotten a little better about that. I just haven't had, like, a lot of free time to do commissions because I'm finishing all my other commissions, you know? Like, that's kind of the funny thing about commissions. The better you get at it, the harder it is to be open for it because so many people, like, want your art that, eventually it gets to the point where you feel like you're just never open for commissions because you're always working on your backlog. And, the number one way to make money off of it is to take batch commissions all at once, you know? And then you get to be a little bit more, stipulaty about what you want to draw, and people get irritated because they feel like they never get artwork from you, but it's because you want to draw other people's characters because you think they look better. Hello, Taylor Evertakes, what's up? Yeah, it's like a random thing that I do. I also did this thing where I asked people if they wanted, I did a painting stream where people could super chat and get paintings, and that was like the best. That was like a really fun stream, and I'm almost done with all of the paintings from that, except for need to finish Chads, need to finish AO Gangs, need to finish Folias, and I think there's one other one. I don't think Rini ever messaged me back. I'm not sure if Rini ever messaged me about the painting, and I don't know if they know what they want. But whatever, they're probably gonna get, like, a snake painting if they don't tell me. You need a new YouTube banner? I'm actually making a YouTube banner for Camelot331 right now. It is weird that so many people made dragons because of my video. I don't feel famous, though. And I don't think I am really famous. Hello, Tiger Claw. Hello, Furry Lover. How are you guys? Did I know Jesus' wife had a baby yesterday? Oh, Jesus. I didn't think Jesus had a wife. That was some Da Vinci Code stuff. Like, did you guys ever watch the Da Vinci Code? Because I just watched it, and I gotta say, I love watching, like, actors that I know from other things it was, like, Woody from Toy Story, and, like, Gandalf just, like, doing stuff, you know? How can I not talk today? Not wife, okay. Painting tonight? I'm making dragons. I'm trying my best at least, Joseph. But I am painting the dragon eyeballs right now. And then we're gonna make the mechanism for the dragon. Oh, little girl, that's cute. Little baby. The French girl is hot. She is really hot. She was really hot. I don't know, I just find accents to be so freaking adorable. Also, guys, I made another comic book page, and I just want to know, would you guys rather watch, space cops taking down fascists, or would you rather watch, really dumb scientists trying to figure out why people turned into animals? Or read, I guess. And this one's got a dog catching a frisbee in the back. A dog girl catching a frisbee. And, this one, I finally designed, Jethro's armor. And that took me, I don't want to say how long. It felt like it took a really long time, but it probably only took like 30 minutes. But I finished. They're almost done. They're not colored. I actually had to decide on the aliens color scheme yesterday because I knew I was dragging my feet. I'm doing good, furry lover. So when did I start making dragons? Like 3 years ago, I want to say. I've only made like 4. And 2 of them weren't very good. And, I really only showed off 2 of them. I showed off, Noodles and Dasper. Dasper was the one I was the most proud of. And, then any of the dragons I made after that have been on commission. And I think I had to refund most of those people because they weren't super happy with the product. Which is fine. Completely fine. I was, like, not in a good mental headspace while making those puppets either. And that's why I never showed them off, like, at all. Dumb scientists, you like furries. I mean, they are kind of furries. I know, Scarab, I feel really bad about missing your Witcher stream. I feel bad about that. What time and, like, what time zone did you do it? Because I'm usually only free on, like, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays after, like, 5 p.m. That's usually the only time I have to, like, actually watch stuff. Because, if I'm at the gym, I'm not gonna watch anything. I'm, like, in my head, I'm in my zone, you know? Is this dry yet? I'm gonna, like, glue the sides, too. I'm just gonna put a line of glue down everything. I feel like that's gonna make it hold better. I really don't know. We're kind of just... We're throwing art at the wall to see what sticks. Okay, thank you, Scarab. Can you actually, on our Twitter, can you, like, send me the link to it so I can see it? Hello, Megan Drew. You're making one of these right now? I'm trying to make one. This clamp is so heavy. I'm hot gluing it together and clamping it because I'm lazy and I don't want to hold it down. This is where I'm painting the eyes over here, so I'm not doing entirely nothing. I could just use a hairdryer to dry this faster, but I'm allergic to doing anything the right way. Hello, Jessie Fable, what's up? Cool to see more puppet work. I'm actually really excited about this one, because once this one's done, one, it's going to be for a cosplay, and I found out my niece loves this show, because, when I went over to see my parents, I was, like, wearing my mask, and, she walked up to me, and she was like, "You look like a character from my favorite show," and I was like, "Really? What show's that?" And she was like, "Dragon Prince," and I was like, oh, I love Dragon Prince! She told me I looked like the elf girl because I've got white hair and I had a mask on, so that was great. That was the best moment of my entire life, and now this 5-year-old is convinced that I am an elf with a pet dragon because I showed her videos of Dasper, and I cannot tell you how cute that is. How am I allergic to that? I'm just allergic to productivity in general, I think. Oh, that's such a smart idea, Megan Drew. That's like such a smart idea to use a raptor head. I have a new best friend. I wish, but she lives in Houston. Cute. Yeah, Adam Savage is, like, knows so much about, like, movie prop making, and, like, you don't think about it as his job because you just know of him as the Mythbuster who complains about politics on Facebook and makes a lot of really good points. But he actually does have a lot of really good tutorial videos if you, like, dig for them. One of my favorite things this is completely unrelated, is the alien from the movie Aliens, the original prototype, to get that, like, gooey look around its face. They used condoms! How weird is that? You're gonna try and make a dragon puppet? You absolutely better. And did I dye my hair white? My hair's kind of white. I don't know, it's sort of, it's actually more of like a platinum blonde right now. I haven't toned it in a while. I might go purple so it'll get to more of a silvery color, but I think it's retaining its color decently. I don't know. Yeah, my hair, my roots are coming in so you can see, like, my more natural, like, blonde hair underneath. And then I'm gonna do like my Spider-Gwen cosplay, and then I'm gonna go back to silver, I think. He's Totoro. Aww. You like it? Oh yeah, didn't he do one of those like secret cosplay things? I love it when actors just wear costumes and go to like Comic-Con and they can be a normal person for a little while. Like how Bryan Cranston dressed up as like Walter White with like one of those weird latex masks on, and they were like, "Wow, you do the voice really well." And he's like, "Imagine that." I has a mullet. I don't have a mullet. You know who has a mullet? NASCAR drivers. And I wouldn't mind being a NASCAR driver. I do have a sexy motocross outfit, which almost feels like a NASCAR fire suit. I think most of my purple hair is gone, but I can't see the back of my head is the problem, and I really am not gonna, like, attempt to figure out... Actually, I think there's still a lot of purple back there. I still think there's a lot of purple back there now that I'm, like, kinda looking at it. I don't know. I still feel like there's a lump of purple somewhere in the back of my head. Lurking. If you get an Instagram, it's my Instagram's just Tiny1Badger, so you could just message me on it. One time I did go to a convention undercover. It was a furry convention, and, I wore one of my friend's fursuits, so everybody, but it wasn't even undercover, because my friend, is like a really big, well-known Popufur, and I was wearing like her main fursuit, so everybody was walking up to me thinking that I was that character, and it wasn't really undercover, it was like what it's like to be famous for a day, you know, so that was really fun, but I've never gone undercover because I'm not popular enough to go undercover. If I go to a convention, I'm undercover, you know. No, I've never made a wooden stick puppet. That'd be kind of, I feel like that'd be fun, though. Oh, I found all my glue sticks! They were under here. I found the glue sticks, guys. The glue sticks have been also along with an eraser and a tin snips. I found all the things that snap. Now we can glue more things. Time to remove this clamp. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember what my original vision was. I think I want to also add some to the sides. Gotta add some foam to the sides. The glue sticks were hiding. They were, Cookie, they were. Hello, Nadia. How are you today? Okay, so what I'm doing is I cut off the hinges and I'm gonna make my own hinge. So that's what's happening now-ish. And the way that I'm gonna make my own hinge, super easy. I'm gonna put like a piece of foam under this block that's already here, and then I'm just gonna slide my hand in there. And that's how we're gonna do it. And the way that I make hinges is with this stuff, which I need to flatten out. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to flatten out, so I'm just going to try sitting on it. And that sounds like it'll work. Usually I start with this part of the puppet, so starting with the entire head base is a little bit more confusing than I'd like it to be, but it'll work. What is Cody doing right now? He is downstairs starting a fire, maybe burning the house down. I don't really know. I think he's just gonna be reading like he got a Gravity Falls comic book for Christmas, so I think he's gonna be reading that. So next step to this dragon puppet is me sitting on a piece of foam to get it to be flat, because that's the smartest way that I can think to do this. Also, heat gun would be smart, I guess, but sitting on it is the way that I'm gonna do this. Use heat to flatten. Yeah, but I don't have a heat gun right now. And, I think that I'm gonna put this under my computer. That's not flattening it out very well. Yeah. Actually, if I put it under the vent of my computer, that might work, because the computer vent gets hot. I'm gonna burn the house down. Yeah, the blinking mechanism does tend to weigh down the puppet a lot, but this 3D printed base is super light. Like, Nadia made this base, and it's so lightweight compared to, like, every other material I've made puppets out of, that I don't think the eye mechanism is going to weigh it down too much. How are you going to get out of this room? You can just leave. You can just leave. I won't judge you too much, but I will cry. I will cry if you guys leave. Okay, That's how we tear things. That's how we cut things in this family. When our scissors are just too far away. Okay, this is gonna be fun, actually. Also, I'm burning my microphone right now. Okay, foaming up. And it's actually very normal to foam up bases. It never means there's anything wrong with the base. It just means you have like a slightly different vision in mind, and that's perfectly okay. All of that is fine. Yeah. Okay. Jace. There's stuff all around me. Well, I just walk over my computer. Or my computer chair. I just have to move my computer chair, and then I'm out. And also, the best part about this tarp is I can just roll up everything inside of the tarp and then, like, unroll it, and my room's clean. It's so magical. Like, I think that everybody needs to, invest in, like, the tarp way of thinking, where, like, you lay down a tarp, you put your scissors, and you put your foam, and you put, like, if you have paint, you're obviously gonna have to move that so it doesn't get everywhere. Oh, thank you, Jefferson. I am doing the arts. I'm doing the arts. I have 2 paintings behind me that I did. I did 2 paintings. And, thank you so much, Jefferson. I need to pop into your streams more. I never do that. I don't have free time. It's like, now that I'm, like, an effective human being and properly medicated, all of my free time goes to, like, attempting to do all the stuff that I kept thinking I wasn't capable of doing. God, it sucks being properly medicated and effective at things. No, it's actually been a complete blessing. I would not make one of these out of cardboard because I would like mine to be long lasting, so I even use like the foam that lasts longer and is like heat resistant and stuff. There's a piece of foam in my mouth. Thank you for the green boy, Jefferson. Where's my snakes at? See this white thing right here? They're in the tanks up there. If my snakes aren't out, they're in their tank or like Cody has them. Here's a Shiguri fox. I don't know what your name is, but it's Chinese, so hi. Ni hao. Why does my shirt say eat trash? It's because there's a possum on it. It also says Hail Satan at the bottom. Huh? I have really good object permanence when it comes to scissors. Like, really good. Like, I don't need to really look at things when I'm cutting. So... Giles! A shot for Jefferson, he needs it. I do have some Jägermeister. I could. Jeff, why do you need a shot? Why do you need a shot? Is it like a shot of vitamin D? Yeah, I guess I could. One sec, I can go grab something. I'll be fine. One sec, I'll be right back, guys. I want to grab some water, too. I'm back. Hello, friends. Sorry it took so long. Had to get water. Alright, F for Jefferson. Thank you, Drylis. How have you been? How have you been, Drylis? She would get shots of vitamins. No, I got Jaeger. Oh, it smells like licorice. Does Jägermeister taste like licorice? I don't like licorice. What would I recommend for personal motivation? Having enough, basically, I found out that I had ADHD, and that's why I couldn't find enough wherewithal or ability to start projects very easily without, like, a lot of motivation. So, honestly, like, if you're really having that much trouble starting something, I would go see a psychiatrist and see if there's, like, options for you, because it could be ADHD, it could be depression, it could be anxiety. Any of these things can, like, hamper your ability to get things done, especially personal goals that, like, aren't school related, because I never had issues with school because, like, the anxiety of, like, disappointing my teachers helped me, but, now that I'm, like, an adult and I don't have someone pushing me and it's all, like, intrinsic motivation, I realize that I have ADHD, I have a problem that needs to be medicated, and, a psychiatrist can help you in medicated ways and in just, like, talking it out sort of ways, so 100%, if you think there's an issue going on in your life, like, where you cannot get motivated, there might be something wrong, and you might need to, like, go to a doctor. And that's not bad. That's not a bad thing, you know? That's so gross. F's in the chat, guys. This is really nasty. F's in the chat for Jefferson. This is so gross. Also, like the stream if you want. Hello, Himro. How are you today? You never had any motivation from anyone, really? Nope, worst taste. It does not taste good. Rose, are you sneaking Rose out of the basement? EF's in the chat. EF's in the chat. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. That's gross. Y'all nasty. Don't drink paint water. I've done that a lot by accident, actually. That is a very common problem that I have. But sometimes my paint water starts to look like a really tasty looking coffee or juice. And then you kind of want to drink it, but it doesn't, but then you have to smell it. So you don't drink it. So you know not to drink it. Yeah, Jaeger's gross. You guys are nasty. You're like a superhero with no powers or motivation. That just means you have a tragic backstory and a cool house. It's part of the tiny bundle. Yeah, I get that, Reenie. Reenie, did you ever message me back about the painting? I don't know if you did. By the way, thank you, Giles, for the orange boy. I love you, bro. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, what band is that, Rose? We found out that a house that my friend moved into, the old lady who lived in it passed away, and she got to keep most of the old lady stuff because what wasn't sold at auction just stayed in the house. We found out that this old lady was an Alabama groupie, like the band Alabama. So, like, there's just all of this cool old Alabama merch, and, like, pictures of her with the band in, like, different states. It's just so crazy. Jaeger is fucking disgusting. It's so gross. Nobody should drink. What about an iron to flatten it out? What? I don't remember what we were asking. No, I am so easily distracted. I need to, like, I needed medication, and I still am easily distracted. It's the worst curse. It'll put hair on your chest. It tastes nasty. Also, it's really sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be sweet. I expected it to taste like a man's drink. Because it's called Jaeger. Can you have a pic of Mal? Okay, I can absolutely do that. Painting of Mal. He's the best pupper. I might do him in a suit. Ugh, this foam smells bad. Why does it smell bad? I don't know. It smells like cheese. Foam shouldn't smell like cheese, guys. It's bad. I should go get some milkshake. I have water in a really bad smelling cup. Because Cody left protein powder in it for 3 months. The protein powder was vanilla and it was brown at the bottom. Blew me. What's that thing in Detroit Become Human? Is it like red salt or something like that? That red crystal stuff? That like made people high and it was like the new drug on the street. And you were also kind of solving crimes about that, but it really didn't go anywhere except for the fact that you find out Hank's son died because of it. No, well, Hank's son died because the doctor was high on that stuff. That's what happened in it. Which, by the way, I just want a new Detroit Become Human game where you're literally just solving crimes with Hank, and it's called Detroit Become Friends. I want that game, and I think that everyone should campaign to make it happen. Don't disrespect Cody, the comedic genius. What? He says shocking a lot. And then, like, talks about how tiny his dick is. And that's, like, his brand of comedy. Bath salts. It was in Mass Effect, there's red sand. And it was in Detroit Become Human. It was just called, like, red crystal or something like that. It was, like, supposed to be blue meth, but red and worse for you, I guess. I would try it. Robot cop, but Robot Cop Buddy movie. I like those. I like those. iRobot's a good movie. Also, recently, there was a vacuum brand that came out, and it's called iRobot, and I'm just like, I feel like that's not what we should call, any kind of, animatronic company, even if it is just Roombas. Oh my god, there's a fuzzy in my eye, and it hurts, and I'm gonna cry. Red ice. Oh, it's red ice. Okay, Cool Anime Girls had it right. It's red ice. Which, it looked really tasty, is all I'm saying. But also, I'm the kind of person that when the Grinch was eating glass, it looked really tasty, too. And I don't think you're supposed to eat glass. I'm not really sure. Heisenberg, get on this shit. He's... Oh, I almost spoiled something. I almost did a spoiler. Am I allowed to spoil Breaking Bad? It's been out for like 10 years. I feel like I'm allowed to spoil Breaking Bad. Like, at this point, you know? It's like how I got Fight Club spoiled for me, even though I've never watched it. It's like a 30-year-old movie. My PC looks bigger than me. Are you talking about my laptop? It's actually a very big laptop. My hands are very tiny. And most of the buttons on it don't work. I'm not really sure why. It's like it takes a while for the buttons to type. Iron out the black. What? Have my eyes while closing it towards the nose. I've got mascara on is the problem. What kind of laptop is it? I'm not really sure. Jefferson gave it to me. It's an HP. All I know is Jefferson gave it to me, and I'm very thankful for that, because I needed a laptop really bad. I should go get some cheese to eat. I think all we have is Swiss cheese, which is not like a eat out of the bag kind of cheese, you know? If we had, like, cheddar, I would definitely eat some shredded cheddar cheese out of a bag. I've done that before. Like, like, middle of the night, like, no clothes on, in front of the refrigerator, like, shoving cheese in my mouth. I feel like that's a very common thing that people do. Please wait 5 minutes for the F in the chat. Please, no more Fs in the chat. Jaeger tastes nasty. Dryless! Don't need to take that. Thank God. Thank you for the orange, boy. That's so stinking sweet of you. You are the second to top supporter of the night, if that's a thing. I don't think it is, but you are. I can just eat the foam. It smells the same. I'm pretty sure this would kill me. It's like supposed to be like fire resistant, and I'm pretty sure that has chemicals you're not supposed to eat. I would know. I dated a firefighter. And I'm pretty sure that's like the main authority on don't eat things that aren't flammable. Drink the fucking Jaeger. It's so gross. I do not want to drink more Jaeger at all. I kind of want to play more Detroit Become Human and like get all of the good ending, but also I could just watch people play it. Do you guys ever go through that like problem where you want to play a video game, but also you could probably just watch someone play it and like get more done? Like, I keep having to fight with myself about my want to play video games and like my want to get other things done. And usually my want to get other things done wins. And when I sit down to play a video game, I can only play it for like 30 minutes before I'm just like, I could be doing something else right now. It's terrible. Meatloaf. Didn't he do that, like, I Would Do Anything for Love song? Wasn't that Meatloaf? For some reason I get Meatloaf mixed up with Rob Zombie, and I know that's not something I should be doing. But, like, for some reason I found out about them at the same time, so I attributed Meatloaf to Rob Zombie covers, and, like, had never heard a Rob Zombie song before. But I had seen House of a Thousand Corpses. I don't know. I'm a really weird person about stuff like that. What other alcohol do I have in the house? I have some coffee-flavored Patron, which is about as disgusting as it sounds. How dare I confuse those two? I don't know, Quiet Rioter. I don't know. I really don't know how I confused those two. All I know is really dumb of me to do that. Okay, this guy needs some cheekbones, so I'm gonna carve him out some cheekbones once all this stuff's glued on. 95% of my job is just waiting for things to dry. That's how we do it here. Something just popped. It's 13 minutes long? Why do I only know, like, the 2 of the lyrics? Where can you get foam like the stuff I'm using? I just get it at Joann's Fabrics. You can also get it at, like, Mindle's, if Mindle's still exists. You can get it at, like, you can get similar stuff at Hobby Lobby. Like, upholstery foam will work fine. You can literally get that at Walmart. If you know someone or know like a company that upholsters stuff, usually they have like big bags of like chunks of this stuff that they don't need anymore and they're just gonna toss. So if you know someone who has an upholstery company or just walk up to one, you can be like, hey, do you have any foam scraps? And generally they'll just give them to you. Like that's what I used to do. The radio edit's probably like 4 minutes long. Yeah, Cody was telling me that about Nightwish songs. Like there was this one Nightwish song I didn't know was 7 minutes long, and he was like, yeah, because you probably only heard the radio edit. Cody is such a pro when it comes to music. He like knows everything about music. It's crazy. Alright, I'm ready to start carving this bad boy. Spray foam is really rigid, and I would worry about like if someone like bopped the nose really hard and it crumbled, your puppet would like lose all shape. So I like upholstery foam because you can carve it into a shape and like bop it and squish it all you want, and it'll like hold its shape again. It has a memory. It has like memory of where it's been and its past. So like, you know. Taylor, I have no idea what you're asking me to iron it out. Oh, this stuff. Oh, my computer's on top of it, and it should flatten it out pretty well because it's on the hot part. Use Flex Seal. Where can I get foam? I just mentioned a few places. I just mentioned like 80 places. Walmart has like upholstery foam. Joann's has green upholstery foam, which will last a little bit longer, but honestly, there's not a huge difference. I would always get it on sale at Joann's or use like a coupon. Mendel's, if that still exists, any fabric store would work. I think Hancock's would have some, if that still exists. I haven't been to, like, half of these fabric stores in so long. I literally have no idea if they've, like, gone out of business, because I just go to Joann's. If you're Australian, Clark rubber. On the side of the road. Don't use side of the road foam! You don't know if it has bed bugs. No, but if there's an upholstery shop around where you are, like, that reupholsters things and refoams things, generally you can just go in and ask if they have any foam scraps, and they'll just give them to you. And you can just have free foam. And, like, it's not gonna be, like, huge pieces, but, like, beggars can't be choosers, you know? Yeah, you can get really cheap foam at Walmart, and it'll do everything you need it to do, you know? Especially if it's not, like, on a commission, and, like, you don't need it to be, like, super durable or long-lasting. Like, starting out, always, this is a thing my dad told me, always buy cheap, and then if you wind up needing it a lot, or if it breaks, then go expensive. Like, he taught me that with tools, but, it also makes sense with art supplies, like, start out with cheaper markers before you move up to Copics, because you never know if you're actually going to stick with it or not. It's way smarter to go cheaper in the beginning, and then if you actually wind up using the thing, go more expensive. That's a good way to learn how to save money. And be an adult. Meatloaf is 7... Is he still alive? Is Meatloaf still alive? Because if he's 73, that's old. Gorilla Glue Sticks. Wait, who's, who's, that guy? Who is that guy? What does he do, Himro? What does he do? Also, I'm scared to pronounce his name because I don't know if it's like I don't know if I'm gonna say it wrong or if it's like you just trying to get me to say like Ligma or something. I don't know who that is. I don't know who people are. Meatloaf will never die. That's what I said about Stan Lee, and then he died, and I had egg on my face. I always thought Stan Lee was never gonna die. I really did. But then he died, and that's just what happens sometimes, and it sucks. I am so ready to carve out this guy's face already. I am just so excited to have his face done. But I need to glue things down, and gluing things down takes time, guys. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of just holding things forever. Oh, you're going to bed, Dryless? Well, thanks for popping in. I love you, bro. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Are you getting error messages? You better not. I will beat up all of those error messages in the face. I will beat up your error messages until you don't get them anymore. Oh, good night, Mango. Sweet dreams. Oh, wait. Wait, are you leaving? You better not leave. You monsters. Good night, Dryless. Tweet Weems. Thank you so much for donating and super chatting. That was super sweet of you. Okay, come on. I wish I had the power to just make glue instantly dry. That would be such a good superpower. Because I wouldn't have to sit here for 10 years doing this. Just insta-dry glue, you know? That'd be so easy. And, like, it wouldn't be like one of those, it wouldn't be like one of those great power, great responsibility superpowers either. Which is not a kind of superpower I think I'm emotionally capable of dealing with. Hello, Foxy. Thank you so much, Foxy. Oh no. Rose, have fun chasing around a poopy toddler. I'm sure parenting is definitely seeming like the right choice right now. No, I was on Reddit, and there's such a weird hate for, like, for children for some reason. Like, there's this whole child-free subreddit where all they do is complain about people with kids, and I'm just like, seriously? Like, you guys have defined yourself as not having kids, and that's how you define yourself, and all you talk about is children. All you talk about is how much you hate children. Why is that? It's like you have defined you don't want to have children. That's fine. That's completely okay. Why have you band together to hate children? Like, there's no point. You know you were a kid once, right? I love foxes too. Wait, Adam, maybe that's your superpower. Maybe your superpower is actually making glue dry faster. I think this needs one more coat. One more coat and then we're good. You're making a fursuit while watching this? Good luck out there. I feel like I'm so behind on, like, new fursuit methods and, like, fursuit making methods that, like, I could stand to watch some of the newer tutorials to come out just to see new ideas. Because I still, like, do a lot of really old-fashioned stuff that apparently you're not supposed to do anymore. And it's because I don't take commissions, so, like, it's for me. It doesn't need to be comfortable or even really all that wearable, you know? But, maybe there's some new tactics I could learn. Maybe I could, like, up my game a little bit. Get back out there. Become a real person again. Nah. I'm probably just gonna stay in my house and eat Cheetos. Hello, Reese. How are you today? You have the lamest power ever. But think about it. No great power or great responsibility talk. You don't have to save the world. You can just be a really effective mechanic, you know? Never have to wait for your solder to dry. Which, I mean, solder doesn't take that long to dry, so... Never have to wait for, like, bonding agents to deal with. You would be, like, the best with polymers. Like, you could be a medical mystery or a scientific mystery. Like, I was on the shitty superpower Reddit, and I was just thinking about how I could, like, make all of those superpowers useful. Hello, Bruno. How are you today? You're working on the head? Good luck out there. I have one head that I'm working on that's supposed to be, like, a shark cat. I've been obsessed with sharks lately. I don't know what it is. I just really like sharks. I kind of have a problem, honestly, if I'm thinking of it. If I, like, think too hard about it, I'm just like, maybe I'm taking my obsession with sharks a little too far. But it'll be okay. I'll be fine. I do like sharks a lot, though. Like, a lot. What do I need? Okay, I need to think about what I need before I stand up. I need that thing. There it is. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it's called. It's my thingy that I put all of my small parts in that I don't have, like, a good spot for. So it's just my thingy that I, like, put, like, eyelashes and springs and stuff in. So, you know. And by eyelashes, I literally mean fake eyelashes, not, like, stolen eyelashes from children or anything. Also, Cody stole a spring from me. Okay, I use these because they help round out the areas where the dowels go in. I want to be left shark. I really do. No, I posted a picture of this sexy shark guy I drew, and one of my very normal friends was like, that shark has such an alluring aura to him, and I'm like, I'm converting people! Am I the Katy Perry shark? Yes! That's basically me. I wish I was. Hello, Sean. How are you? It's literally just a spare parts box. I've got... Okay, in here I have a ball of hair from a Monster High doll, a bunch of these little loopy things, some eyes, some, like, eye cap thingies for, dolls, some Swarovski crystals, a spring, a bunch of screws from a Furby, another screw from a Furby that's way bigger, a Furby tag, and a little metal dowel. So, yeah. Oh, and one Furby eyeball. Just one. It's actually mostly like a Furby... Yay, more dragon puppets. Actually, mostly just like a Furby part box with some Monster High parts thrown in and any teeny part that I need for dragon puppet making. So what I do with these is I get them lined up, and then perfectly through the center of them, I burn a hole with my hot glue gun, and that's where the dowel goes through, and these become the eyelids. Welcome back, Rose. Unknown sheep. Are you the same as sheep? Are you sheep, just unknown? You call everything that thing, and then... I hate it when I, like, have something that I use a lot in my daily life, but I do not have a good name for it, and, like, people ask me what it is, and I'm just like, I literally have no idea. Like, zero idea what. Like, this head to my hot glue gun, I don't know what this is called. It's just, like, the head that I found that worked way better than any other one that I had used. Like, I don't have a name for it. There's no name for it, I think. Also, now that... So, I melt the... Like, what I did is I melted the plastic, and that just is where I'm going to shove the dowel through so that the eyes blink. I don't know if that's not going to make any sense. It didn't make any sense when I explained it in the video. I don't know why I expect this to suddenly make sense now. Everyone tells me that my dragon puppet video is just, like, impossible to understand. Hello! What do I think about long Furbies? I want a long Furby so bad. Good night, Alamo. Thank you for being the top supporter of the night. Super stinking sweet of you. Look for you if you need supplies. Thank you so much. I probably will, I'll find you on Facebook tonight if I remember, which I probably won't remember, all things considered. Yeah, okay. Burning holes and making names for myself. What's a long Furby? Rose, you're just gonna have to Google long Furby. That's a whole can of worms that I am not qualified to talk about. It's a lot. Like, long Furby is this thing that is, it's a lifestyle, honestly. Long Furby is, just more than I can properly comprehend. And more than probably should ever be comprehended, if we're being completely honest here. Also, I'm just, using my... I should not be using my nice scissors for this. I should be using my not nice scissors. Alright, so we're gonna use my not nice scissors and just boop. Doop. Shoo-doo-wop. Alright, we're just getting plastic off of this. That's all we're doing. Aw, thank you. I try to make sort of, like... You're not hard to find on Facebook. I think I'm fairly easy to find on Facebook because I think my profile picture is literally just me in a Spider-Gwen costume. But, I'm very nervous about who I let on my Facebook, you know? You never know who's gonna wind up being a serial killer who you meet over the internet. And I've had a lot of stalker scares in the past, so I try to, like, lock down as much as I can. And my mom gets so irritated because she can't share my stuff, and it's just like, Mom, it's because I don't want to die. Facebook is cancer. It kinda is, honestly. All social media has become really terrible, I've noticed. Just, like, in general, not very good. It's a lot. Yeah. Alright. Just cutting plastic. You completely understand, right? No, my brother was telling me this story, and he was talking about how, like, he's never really gotten over that, like, idea that when he was a kid, he shouldn't, like, walk alone at night. And my brother's, like, 6'2" and, like, 200 pounds, just, like, a solid guy, you know? And he was like, yeah, sometimes I'm just walking through a parking lot, and I'm like, I hope nobody steals me. And I love that he never got over that. Because I don't think we ever really do get over that, honestly. Like, I mean, I certainly don't, because I'm 5 feet tall, and if somebody wanted to steal me, they could probably just pick me up and take me somewhere. I mean, I'd obviously resist, but I'd be pretty easy to steal, all things considered. I probably shouldn't say this I probably shouldn't say this publicly. I am very easy to steal. Please steal me. That sounds like a really bad recipe for disaster. Social interactions are scary. I completely agree. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm gluing on a ringlet. I'm gluing on a ringlet, and this is going to become an eyelid. I swear. There's a method to my madness. Also, I found these on sale at Joann's. I have no idea what they're actually for. Like, at all. Cody's just screaming. Cody's just screaming at something. I think it's smart in some cases not to use social media, but, like, I have so much, like, extended family, and my mom is, like, just so crazy about social media that, like, I can't stay away from it permanently. I just have to understand that everything you see on, like, you have to understand that a lot of the stuff that you see on social media is overinflated or, incredibly wrong, I guess. And, like, people like to say, oh, the thing that I believe in, nothing about that's wrong, and it's like there's just a lot of stuff on Facebook you shouldn't believe. I don't think we should really trust the news media that much. Make a new dragon puppet video? It's gonna be a shark puppet video, but that's basically what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just gonna finish up this boy, and then I'm gonna make a shark puppet. And this boy's gonna be really fun to finish, I think. It looks like a Christmas ornament. It is a Christmas ornament! It is a Christmas ornament. That's exactly what it is. Wait, really, John? I had, oh no, someone's stealing that 6'2", 200-pound man. Yeah, well, first you go for the eyes, and then, like, once they're worried about their eyes, you go for the nuts. Never go for the nuts first, because guys are always expecting to get kicked in the nuts. Like, if, like, dudes expect to get kicked in the nuts. It's, like, the #1 place they defend. Go for the eyes, and then go for the nuts. Can you go get Cody? You want to see him? I hear Mouse sniffing outside my door. I don't know if Cody's gonna come in. Cody doesn't usually like coming in on my streams. Cody? Cody? I can call him. Let me just text him he's been requested. One sec. My very popular roommate. He does not check texts from me. He doesn't really check texts at all. He's kind of a terrible friend. Ooh, kick in the side of the knee. But, pick up. Step 2. Success. I mean, I would probably put up a hell of a fight if you tried to just pick me up. Your eyes would indeed be clawed out. I text him, but he probably won't text me back. There's been a hair in my mouth for like the past 30 minutes, and it's so distracting, and I hate it. And I wish it would go away. Alright, I don't know if any of this is going to make sense, but basically I've just glued 2 little ringlets to these Christmas ornaments, and they're going to become the eyelids, so they need to have these little thingies on them so they can attach to the dowel. That's all. That's the science. The ancient martial art technique of need a face. That was a fist, not a knee, but need a face. Always go for, like, the bony parts of your body. Like, hit with the bony parts, you know? Hit with the parts with the least squish, you know? That's how you do it. That's how you survive getting attacked by people. Oh, you're tapping out? Well, thanks for hopping in, Scarab. I love you. Boot to the head. How much can I lift? What are you on what thing are you asking? Like, how much can you lift is, like, a very vague question. Bench press, it's about 105, I think, is my max. Squat, about the same, maybe a little bit more. I think squat might be, like, 120. Deadlift, I have no fucking idea, because I don't deadlift. Oh no, I cut off the thing I was gonna make the pointy bit. No, why would I do that? How could I do that to myself? Now I'm gonna give him a really rounded out nose. These aren't my good scissors. Why am I not using my good scissors? Gotta use your good scissors. Okay, and I'm just gonna... Do you guys ever start watching a show and you don't know why you like it, but you do really like it? That's my relationship with Mr. Pickles right now. Because Mr. Pickles, by all means, is not a very good show. But I've been enjoying watching it. £310 230 bicep curl. That's crazy for a bicep curl. And 325-pound leg press. I do 4 plates on each side leg press. How much is that? 45 times 8. Whatever 45 times 8 is my leg press. And it's not comfortable. I don't do a lot of reps of that. Wow, that's 360? You can do more on leg press, I guarantee it. Yep, that's the one with the satanic dog. What's wrong with my other scissors? These are just my newer ones, so they're sharper. These ones are really old. I've had these since I lived with my parents. Have I gotten a new pet yet? Nope, just got my 2, Wait, these are normal size scissors, guys. These are, like, pretty normal size scissors. They're, like, kind of big, I guess, but they're, like, pretty normal, I'd say. They're just normal spring-loaded scissors you can get at Walmart. I'm just tiny. I haven't gotten any new pets yet. I'm just sticking with the snakes for now. I really want a boa constrictor, but I have not gotten a boa constrictor yet. I would love a boa constrictor, though. They're so cute. They're just really cute. I need to, like, keep holding this down, and I keep getting distracted by, like, cutting stuff. This isn't how to make cupcakes, is it? What kind of cupcakes are you talking about? Are we talking about some My Little Pony shit right now? Because that is some old school My Little Pony stuff. Old school My Little Pony. Back in the day. God. Boa constrictors they kind of look like dragon puppies. They look really cute. Just doing, what am I making? Dragon puppet. I'm adding foam to this 3D printed base to make it more, to give it more cheekbone and more shape. So I'm holding foam down. It's very, I will answer questions. I'll answer any question you have. You think Cooper from Trolls? Okay, is this flat yet? No. I'll sit on it more. Yeah. There. And my butt's warm, so that'll flatten it out a little bit. No self-promotion. No, how dare. How dare you self-promote. Cannot self-promote, no. Wait, what? Does she think it, like, if you get a good tank, there's no chance of the snake getting out. So, like, I don't understand, like, the fear of snakes and people, like, my dad said that I would never be able to have a snake in a house with him, and I'm just like, but why? But why? What is wrong with a snake? They're just little babies. Like, I think I need to, like, I'm gonna get my hot glue gun as far away from me as possible for this, because I don't want my snake to boop it or anything. So I'm gonna put that over there. I just need to, like, show you guys what a snake is. Cat really wants in. Boop, boop, boop. Alright guys, this is Saturn, and she's probably the most puppy dog snake ever. Like, does she look like she's gonna attack right now? Like, I just got her out of her pretty comfortable position, and she's not even, like, upset. Snack. Oh, wait, what are you talking about, Quiet Rider? Oh, I didn't realize that was the self-promotion. Snakes are really cute. I love her. They make great sandwiches. Don't hurt my snack. No, little boop, little boop, little boop on the snoot. Boop. She doesn't like boops as much as Cannoli. Cannoli loves boops. But, like, literally, she's, like, she's not violent, she's not angry, she's not, like, hissing and snapping. Like, you hear stories of, like, people who, like, who have been around snakes and they're so angry and they're just terrible and snapping and hissing, and then, like, you see the snake and it's just, like, a 4-foot puppy dog tame ball python, and, like, just look how sweet she is. She's literally just hanging out with me right now. She actually wants to escape. Snake eater. I'm not a snake eater. What's the worst moment I've ever had in a grocery store? Usually when I think all of my bad grocery store moments. One time I peed myself when I was like 7 at the time. One time I peed myself at a 99-cent store. And all of the bad moments I can really remember is, like, I would follow around another woman with long blonde hair who wasn't my mom for, like, 30 minutes, and then, like, freak out when I realized it wasn't my mom, and then I would get scared. Those are all my bad grocery store experiences. I've never had any really bad grocery store experiences as an adult. Except for the time I was wearing a Hammerfall shirt, and a guy walked up to me and he was like, "Do you even listen to that band?" And I was like, "I'm literally on the lead singer's Instagram. Like, Joachim Cans has said he likes my art. Go fuck yourself. I like Hammerfall more than you." 7, yeah. What? I haven't peed myself in a very long time, okay? I just felt like I need to tell people I'm not peeing myself at, like, the ripe age of 25. Actually, one time, my brother, like, was telling this really dumb joke. He has this great story about the time he went to the beach and got really drunk and shit on the beach. And the way that he tells it is so fucking funny. Like, the way that he talks about having to get out of the tent quietly, and then he's looking for the zipper of the tent, and he's just going, zoom, zoom. And the way that he tells it is so fucking funny. I did pee myself a little bit while he was telling that story. But I feel like that's just, like, a pelvic floor issue. That's not because I'm, like, into it or anything. Candy Buzz? I've never heard about that. Hello, Sticky Art. Is that a real snake? Yes. Everyone always asks if my snakes are real, and it's like, yes. Yes, she real. She a real snake. She doing her real bleps. Let me give her. She can blep for the camera. Blep, blep, blep. Yeah, she's a real snake. She's a very real snake, and I love her very much. She's the best. She's become a really cool little pet, honestly. She's, like, very tame. She's very sweet. She's incredibly curious and, like, movement oriented for a ball python. Usually ball pythons just, like, kind of sit around and don't really do anything, but she's, like, very excited to, like, go places. Alright, I'm gonna put her up real quick. Ow! Plastic shard. No, your water bowl needs to be topped off bad. Because you keep knocking it over. Okay, boop. There you go. Yeah. Back in your tank you go, you fat snack. The chubbiest of snakes. Alright, back to puppet making. Back to doing the thing that I do. Hello, Dark. How are you today? Fake news snack. Not real snack. How dare. She seems comfortable. She does like me a lot, I think. It's because she has to poop, Primal Radiance. Her tail is really fat right now because she hasn't pooped in a few days. Actually, it's been like 2 weeks since the last time she pooped, but that's very normal for snakes. They'll poop like once a month. It's not like a husbandry issue. Sometimes they just don't feel like pooping, and then they explode on one side of their tank. Cannoli did that once, and it was disgusting. 15 kitty paws. I'm not a huge fan of closed species. I say that even though I own one that sold for like $300 apparently. My friend bought a closed species and offered it as a fursuit, and I bought it as a fursuit, so I'm gonna be getting a closed species as a fursuit. But I didn't realize it was a $300 like adopt. I didn't know that at the time. I just thought it looked pretty. My birthday is indeed August 9th. Why do you guys know that? I haven't peed myself in a very long time. It has been a very long time since the last time I peed myself, okay? Like, I mean, I feel like peeing yourself is just something you eventually have to deal with at some point in your life. I'm slowly making my... Hannah 2024. Haven't peed myself in a very long time. I mean, I would vote for a candidate who hasn't peed themselves in a long time. Would you guys? Magic. Ugh. This water tastes so nasty because the cup tastes really nasty, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I just want I want to drink out of a blender bottle really badly. Like, blender bottles are the ideal way to drink fluids, okay? You can't convince me otherwise. Okay, so now I'm just carving foam. This is a lot of what we do here. It's just carving foam. Okay. It's actually going really well. I think this is going to look really cute when it's done. I'm rounding out the nose a little bit more, or, I guess, making the nostrils more defined, I suppose. Because, if you're gonna put fabric over something, you need it to be, like, way more defined than you think you do. Because, fabric just adds a whole nother layer to the issue, to all of your, like, when you sculpt, unless you're using flocking, if you're gonna put fabric over it, you have to really account for how much of your shape is gonna be lost. Later, sheep. Have fun. I wonder what they look like. I'm curious now. This is actually turning out to look a lot like Noodles so far. This is very much so the shape that I did for Noodles' face. That's funny. Maybe I guess I just have a dragon puppet style. It has that, like, her, like, very rounded nose. Noodles is so cute, man. I love that puppet so much. Bye, sheep. You got classes in the morning? Good luck with that. Are they online or not? Now I'm curious. Because I know a lot of people have a lot of online classes going on right now. But, I hate online classes so much. I find that I have no motivation to do them. One time I took an online class, and I literally never logged into it, and the teacher had to, like, take me out of the class so I didn't get a fail on my record. Because I just never logged into it ever. Also, I still, to this day, like, every 2 weeks have a nightmare that there's a class that I physically have to go to, and I just don't go to it for the entire year, and then I go to it on the final and have no idea what it's talking about, and, like, feel completely and utterly stupid. Like, it's one of those dreams that, like, takes place over the course of, like, months, you know? Because, like, do you guys have dreams that, like, take place over time, and, like, it's established in the dream that time is happening, but obviously it doesn't feel like 5 months have passed? That's how those dreams... It's just, I hate those dreams so much, and I shouldn't have them anymore because I'm not in school anymore, but it's terrible. It's always terrible. Like, I hate... Like, the entire process of going to school is just so stressful for me. For some reason, signing up for classes, I was... Like, I would wait till the last minute and, like, never do it very effectively, and it was just the worst thing ever. Like, there was only 1 year I signed up for classes on the day you were supposed to sign up for class. The rest I signed up, like, months later. Oh, our Power Souls passed through customs? Awesome! That means we'll be getting it soon, right? So, like, those are, like, common things, like, showing up for a final that you've never studied for, and, like, having just missed the entire class and not realized you even, like, had it. I don't know why it's so stressful for me, because I've, like, failed classes before and just retaken them. I have some friends that have never failed a class. And how the fuck do people like that exist? I failed, like, calculus and anatomy. Those are the only classes I've ever failed, but I retook them and got, like, C's, I think, later on. C's get degrees, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving. Short-term memory loss. Like, I hate school dreams, because it just puts me in this really stressful environment where I feel like I have no control over anything. And that's one of the reasons I think that I haven't nurtured my YouTube as much as I want, because I'm just not, like, ready to have a bunch of responsibilities again. And I think I need to, like, and I'm right at the point where I can push past that. I'm right at this emotional area where I can start having more stuff piled onto me. Because before, it was like, if any amount of pressure got put on me, I'd just shut down, you know? But now I think I'm actually in a mental state where I'm physically capable of having responsibilities. And being an adult or something. Your C's weren't good enough for your degrees. Now, what degree were you going for? Well, I mean, if you're trying to be a doctor, obviously. I was going for animation. No more drinking. Cuddles is not allowed to do the drink. Cuddles cannot do the drinky drink anymore. Rose has declared no more drinking for Cuddles. Alright. I think this will make the muzzle a little bit more, like the dragon I'm going for. I should probably have a picture of the dragon I'm looking at, like, pulled up, but nah. I can't believe I never found any... When I was making Noodles, I hadn't watched Dragon Prince yet, and I can't believe I'd never seen pictures of the dragon from Dragon Prince. Because he looks so much like Noodles, it's kind of amazing. Shia LaBeouf pressure. But then you just think of, it's time to stop. And those are the two memes that everyone uses. So should I do it, or is it time to stop, guys? I never know. Gotta be an adult while I still have the physical capability and mental prowess of being an adult. Like, eventually we all just get incontinent and start shitting ourselves and aren't allowed to be adults anymore, and our driver's license gets taken away. Eventually that happens. So I need to get to the point where I'm an adult enough so that doesn't, like, feel like it's on the horizon. Need to use my life while I still have a life to use, I suppose. Just do it. I love Dragon Prince, too. It's really cute. I know this looks terrible so far, but I promise, once I shave it down a little more, it'll start to look more, palatable. It does look very noodly, though. It is getting very noodles. Basically, all I'm trying to do is, like, round out the muzzle a little bit more and, flatten out the snoot. Or, not flatten out the snoot, but, unflatten the snoot. The snoot's a little bit flat. And then I'm going to remove some of the 3D printing around here and pull the eyes out forward. So, and I'll do that with a Dremel, not on stream, because I'm sure that'll get very loud and annoying. The pelvic floor gets to a dangerous situation after children, apparently. That's horrifying. I just can't... I feel like having kids is like a horror movie, you know? It just... the entire concept terrifies me. It's like... I saw this whole, TikTok rant, and it was a girl, and she was like, and you're making bones, and you don't even get to keep them. Like, that kid has all those cool new bones that you're making in his body, and you don't get to have those anymore. I will not be giving out free bones. Cannoli-themed dragon puppet. I had this great concept of ball pythons, but dragons with tiny legs and tiny wings. That was the best I want that to be a thing that exists. There's a lot of blood and screaming. There's a lot of blood and screaming when it comes to having children, guys. I am so scared of having kids. I don't know if I ever will, honestly. I hate it when I, like, get something done in a dream, and then I wake up and I haven't gotten, like, 80 frames of animation done that look great. I keep having dreams where, like, I animate something and it looks awesome, and then I wake up and, like, that has not happened. And then I'm, like, irritated that my dream self is sometimes more productive than my self. Like, why is my dream self so great that she can animate so quickly and easily? Or, like, sometimes I come up with concepts in my dreams that are so cool that I wish I thought of them, but I did think of them. They're just, like, dream concepts, you know? And then I obviously forget them in the morning, so I can't make anything out of it. I hate when I know that I had a cool dream, but I woke up and, like, can't remember any of it, and it just makes me mad, because, like, I know something awesome happened. Or, like, the worst is, like, when you think something awesome happens, and then you remember the dream, and you're actually like, wow, that was really dumb. At least adoption isn't as messy as, like, physically having kids. Okay. Boop. This is looking a little bit more like what I'm going for. I think I need to put an entire strip over the muzzle, though, just to make things, sort of work together a little more. I think this entire strip on the head needs to go. No, the thing is, I have massive male genetics inside of me because my brother is 6'2", and we're genetically related, obviously, so I know that any male gene that I pass on would actually make a fairly tall son. So if I, like, find a giant Viking dude, we're just gonna have massive boys and tiny petite girls, probably. Unless it's one of those dudes who have, like, sisters that are also as tall as them, which, like, those are also really cool, I'm not gonna lie. We might just wind up a family of massive people and me. Who knows? I wish I was better at multitasking. Honestly. I'm okay at multitasking, but not phenomenal. Like, I'll listen to a podcast sometimes while I'm sculpting, and, like, there'll just be some parts my brain refuses to hear, and I'll have to, like, listen to the same part, like, 8 times over. And I have this really bad thing where I tone Cody out really bad. Like, he'll be telling me something, and I'll just, like, not be listening at all. And I'll kind of feel like an asshole because of it. But to be fair, he does that with me constantly, so we feed into each other's bad traits, so it's fine. Alright, I think I'm gonna, like, carve the eyes in here, so I need to add a strip of foam. The kids start to average out. Rose, you wouldn't know. Your kids aren't done growing yet. They could have a giant growth spurt at like 10, right? That's totally possible. Like, my mom always told me that was possible, and then, like, I didn't have another growth spurt, and I realized that it was not possible for me specifically. Because I stopped growing in 5th grade, guys. I literally stopped growing in 5th grade, and it sucks. Your 6-year-old is nearly as tall as you. That's terrifying! I would hate buying shoes for someone like that. I remember my sister had, like, this really bad problem, because my stepsister's massive, she's, like, 5'8". She had this really bad problem where because she's younger than me, she didn't start growing until, like, a few years after me, and my mom just had to keep buying her shoes. There was, like, no way around how many shoes that this child needed, because she's kept growing out of them. And she tapped out at, like, the max size for women's shoes. Like, one size bigger, and she would not have been able to find shoes at women's stores anymore and would have to go to drag queen stores. Which, to be fair, drag queen stores are really fun to go to, so I'm almost sad that that didn't happen. Like, guys, drag queen stores are great. I didn't just... Like, I learned about them from King of the Hill, and I just think... And then I went to one, and they're just really nice. The auto commentary, Steve. A fun game of surgeon. Yay! I'm just chopping things up. That's what you do. That's what you do when you're a fursuit maker. You just chop things up a lot. Alright, come here, Mr. Raw Razor Blade. This is how we cut things. No, the easiest way to cut foam is just with a razor blade. The longer ones work better, but I ain't got no long ones right now, so we're using a short one. And I have cut my fingernail off doing this before, so I might actually need to listen to Radiant. But nah, Primal Radiance. Raid Prime usually might be onto something and me just chopping a body part off, but it's fine. Everything will be okay. Wait, Mango, didn't you, Mango, I thought you came out as trans. Didn't you come out as trans? If not, then I'm confused. If you are, honestly, good for you figuring things out about yourself. I was never allowed to be trans, but honestly it's for the better because I identify as a woman and I'm fine with that, you know? I am perfectly okay identifying as a woman. I'm just a fairly androgynous woman, and I'm okay with that. Like, as a kid, I was obsessed with, more masculine things. I really liked Pokemon was my favorite thing. I loved dragons. I only liked boy clothing. I hated women's clothing. But I later realized that wasn't an issue with my gender. That was just an issue with me not liking myself very much. The clothing thing. Because, it wasn't necessarily that I preferred boy clothing to girl clothing. It was just I hated going through puberty so much that I really would rather just not show off the freakish thing my body was becoming, you know? Like, I enjoyed being a kid so much that puberty was almost traumatizing to me, you know? Wait, you cut off a quarter of your thumb? Oh god. My younger stepsister is 5'8", but we're not genetically related, so that's why. That's why. Her mother is, like, super tall, too. She just comes from a really tall family. I came from a mother who was 5'2", and, my dad was, like, 5'10", I want to say, and then I wound up being 4'11", and my brother wound up being, like, 6'2". So, I'm not sure how the genetics happened there. Oh my gosh, drag queens are just an incredible, like, species, you know? They're, like, better than normal people. I just think drag queens are the coolest thing ever. And they usually have awesome personalities, too, which is great. Like, every drag queen I've ever met has just been so cool. They might have been raised by a rugby player. Okay, there was this, okay, so there's this subreddit called Am I the Asshole, and I really want to post something to it. But, like, at the same time, I feel like I don't want it, like, linked back to my account, because, like, you can find my subreddit, my Reddit really easily, and, trace it back to, like, me and Cody. So I think I might make an alt account, but I want to tell you guys what it is. So, I have this male friend, and he is on massive amounts of steroids. He's on a stack. It's not Cody, by the way. He literally looks like an action figure, like, when you see him without a shirt on. He has, like, this perfectly cut body, and, like, he's 6'2", and, like, he's just this giant dude, you know? And I have this, like, nephew who really likes this guy. He thinks he's the coolest person ever. The nephew's like 12, and he wants to be just like him and wants to be just as big and buff and stuff like that. And one day I was talking to it's my cousin's child, but I call him my nephew. One day I was talking to my cousin, and I was like, yeah, he's on like a lot of steroids, but like I think it's working out for him. And she like was pissed, you know, because her son idolizes this guy, and she didn't know he was on steroids, which like it's so obvious he's on steroids. It is the most obvious. He looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is so obvious this man is on steroids, you know? So I'm just like, am I an asshole for not telling this person that, for not, like, explaining to my cousin that he's obviously on steroids when he's obviously on steroids? Am I the asshole? I feel like I'm not. I really feel like I'm not, but she's treating me like I'm an asshole for not explaining the obvious to her. And also she doesn't want him around her nephew anymore because she says he's a drug addict. Because I guess steroid heads are drug addicts, but whatever. I cannot... Yeah, Dolly Parton losing a Dolly Parton lookalike contest is hilarious to me. I have not made very many dragons yet, Dan Cohen. But I feel like holding a razor blade gives me more control. Send it to you and you'll post it. Hello, Kiri. How are you today? So, like, basically that's just the issue that's been going on in my life. And I don't think I'm an asshole for it, but I feel like it'd be a fun thing to post to Reddit because, like, for some reason they have, like, a huge issue with people who work out and people who do steroids and stuff. Because I think the issue is, like, a lot of people on Reddit don't really care about their physical appearance and health that much. So, like, when someone does, they feel like they're a pompous asshole, you know? You lost you. Sorry, I was just, like, basically, cousin is mad at me for not telling her that one of my friends is on steroids when he's obviously on steroids. And, like, I just, like, briefly mentioned it, and she's, like, mad that, like, my nephew knows a drug addict or something like that. And I don't even know if, like, steroid users should be considered drug addicts, I guess. I feel like that's a dumb thing to call them. I have whole volumes. I don't have issues, I have volumes. Wait, the writers for Doctor Who have lost a Doctor Who trivia contest? That's hilarious. Oh, I love that video of that one World of Warcraft fan who, like, asks the creators of World of Warcraft about, like, what was, about, like, a character that they just, like, misplaced or, like, nothing really happened with them. And, they, like, put him in the game because they were just, like, so proud that he found this thing out or something like that. That's a cute video. I don't really understand the whole thing about it, but it's still cute. Yes. Ooh. Oh, so are you gonna make fancy ramen, Jefferson? I love ramen. Hello, Juan. Yes, the art is attacking. No, I'm more attacking the art, actually. I'm just carving up a base right now. That's how we do it. I don't really have a website or anything like that. I really just have my YouTube channel, and, like, I'm alive to answer questions. Like, occasionally people will send me questions on Instagram, and I'll actually answer them, and they get so surprised, and I'm like, I would be surprised too, honestly. Because I am a hard person to contact for some reason. I know why. It's because I have no social life, but still. Hello, Framemator. Gotta boop the snoot. Gotta boop the dragon snoot. It's turning into a snoot, slowly but surely. It is slowly becoming a snoot. It's a very lumpy snoot. But you gotta boop. Wait, so are steroid users drug addicts? Like, because I don't really consider guys who do pot drug addicts, you know? I consider drug addicts to be, like, meth heads, you know? And because steroids don't necessarily have a horrible, like, side effects, except for physical stuff, like they'll mess with your heart, but smoking messes with your heart, and nobody considers smokers drug addicts, and nobody considers alcoholics drug addicts, you know? And alcohol is bad for your liver, you know? Long pig. Oh god. Long pig. Oh yeah, I'll make you a painting of Mao. Shrinkage. Actually, Okay, people are always really surprised when I know this. It doesn't shrink the penis, it just makes your balls look like walnuts. That's really all steroids do. It doesn't, like, it really doesn't change the penis at all. It only makes your balls, like, shrink, and that's only if they're on tren. If they're on, like, if they're on an actual steroid, then generally there's no real issue. Some guys might get acne, but, the most side effects I've ever seen are with tren, which is what they cut with. It basically makes them lose body fat without losing muscle mass, and it's how they look, like, amazing on stage. And that'll give you some weird side effects, but it's really only on the balls. People are always like, why do you know that? And I'm like, why do you think I know that? Hello, Fess Ultraman. I like that you always come in when I'm having weird conversations, when I'm like, steroid users' balls look weird. Frame Raider, I think it differs for most guys, but, there's never been any issues, I guess. You wish you could lose body fat? Get on tren. No, don't get on tren. Don't listen to me. Actually, there's this medication that, it's for horse, it's actually legal, but it's legal for horses. It's like a asthma medication for horses, and you, like, put it on your tongue, and, apparently it tastes really gross. It's, like, really bitter. My friend did it, and, it, like, raises your body temperature and allows you to lose fat faster. I had a friend who was on it. That's why I know that. I wouldn't take that because I don't need to lose fat. I need to gain muscle. I'm not worried about losing fat right now. Childs, don't do steroids. Don't use the steroids. Special K. It's not ketamine. It's for asthma. I forget what it's called though. Oh, so you were on them, Rainy? So you were, like, literally on them. That's crazy. Tossing them walnuts in that salad. You guys know I'm 25, right? Like, I am a 25-year-old who is actively admitted to being attracted to guys who are on steroids. And people are always like, why do you know what that looks like? And I'm just like... Yeah, well, I mean, they tried to ban alcohol, and it went really terribly for everyone involved. Like, they attempted to ban alcohol, it just didn't go very well. So, basically, we've learned that if you ban alcohol, people are gonna make their own alcohol. But people already make their own meth, they just made it illegal to do that. Like, isn't that sort of like meth is illegal, so people make their own, alcohol's illegal, and people make their own. Well, alcohol's not, like, illegal anymore. Is it illegal? What countries is alcohol illegal in? Is it illegal in, like, Muslim countries? Or is it just, like, you're not, like, Muslims aren't supposed to drink it? Like, can you still get it? There's so many questions I have and so few answers. Well, I mean, yeah, I've never really had a normal conversation, I guess, but, you know, I could try. I could see how it feels to have a normal conversation. I don't really want to, though. Not gonna lie. Normal conversations are for yellow bellies. Is yellow bellies a slur? Because they definitely use that in Fairly Odd Parents, but I don't know if I'm not allowed to use that. Like, is that not my word? Are yellow bellies not my thing? Are they somebody else's thing? Like, I never know when things that happen in kid shows aren't technically allowed anymore, because I don't actively seek out, like, if Ren and Stimpy was bad for doing this, which, yes, Ren and Stimpy was bad for doing everything that it did. No, I think that we should just make all drugs legal and let idiots kill themselves off. I am all for the legalizing every drug and taxing it, so stupid people die of the drug, and people that can use the drug effectively, I guess, if there's a way to use meth effectively, get to use meth effectively. Like, the thing is, drug heads are gonna be drug heads whether we like it or not. Like, there's no way of fixing that, necessarily. Like, stupid people are gonna be stupid, you know? I just swallowed a piece of foam. Am I gonna die? Is that gonna be in my poop? Will I see it? It felt really tiny. It was really gross. That was gross. It was so dry. Also, if you guys can ever meet me in person, if you get me drunk, I will tell you some of the worst stories from my life. I've basically learned that I probably shouldn't say a bunch of stupid stuff on stream because nothing is ever actually deleted from the internet. Jefferson taught me that when I told you guys about how I pooped when I was a child. And that became a video. Tasty chemicals. It did taste like chemicals, honestly. Or the cleavage incident. It wasn't even a cleavage incident. It was just that my bra came undone, and you didn't even see anything because I ducked down. You didn't even see anything. It's just my boobs popped out. Because I unzipped my boobs, which was dumb. I will admit. That was a very dumb thing that I did. Okay, these eyes... I'm gonna have to cut away a lot of material to make these eyes work. Okay, that'll be fine. This'll work. And I'll just keep the jaw really small. And, then I'll have, like, a big ol' overbite, and he'll look hilarious! No, I'll have to cut away a little bit more of the muzzle, I think. Gotta cut away a bunch of fabric to make this work. Boop, boop. My laptop is... Everybody's making fun of how big my laptop is. Yes, it's a big laptop. But it was a gift. And it works fine unless you unplug it and then it turns off immediately. Which is still fine. But it is one of those laptops that like, unplugging it is a death sentence. I think I have one laptop that stays on, and it's a really old Apple MacBook that stays on when you unplug it. I'm, like, super impressed with that thing. Like, Apple MacBooks, like, I know everybody will shit on Apple, but they're built to last. That thing could survive, like, an apocalypse, I'm pretty sure. Like, I got it in, like, 2012, and it's somehow still alive. I don't know how. I have no idea how. More of a desktop. It is very desktop-y, honestly. Hello, Tyson Pew Pew. Like, everyone, I get it, everyone poops on Apple, but the thing is, they're made to be very customer-friendly, because they're made for stupid people like me, so it makes a lot of sense to me why, I'm still sitting on this piece of foam, so it makes a lot of sense to me why, they do what they do, I guess. Like, they're very efficient. They efficiently do what they're supposed to do. I don't know, I'm impressed by them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two pieces together with a piece of fabric. But first they need to, like, stay together. No. I think I'll do it this way. Yeah, this makes sense. This'll make sense. They could charge a bit less for them. I mean, yeah, but where's the fun? How are you supposed to make money when you're not charging a lot of money? The thing is, every company has their evils. We can't pretend that every company is, like, good and moral and great at everything. Most companies are terrible. That's just how life works. I just realized I could put a fursuit hinge in this, and it would, like, work way better. Like a straight fursuit hinge. But, I'm not gonna do that, because I'm stupid. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this, I think. I'm sure this makes a lot of sense to everybody. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I'm still not sure. I'm still very unsure of my entire process right now. It'll be fine. Your first computer was an old Apple. Do you guys remember those cool, like, space-age looking computers when we were kids that were, like, that looked bubbly? Like, they had, like, translucent, plastic on them? And they were, like, white and, like, teal. Those were the coolest things ever. I always wanted one. Okay, I need fabric. What kind of fabric do I need? I am unsure. Boop, boop, boop. Digging for fabric. Alright. Now, because I don't believe in wasting fabric, we're gonna use baby shark fabric for the hinge. Baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark. Is this a stream of me cleaning my room? It's actually a stream of me making my room way dirtier, if we're being completely honest. So, we're making a hinge right now. And the way that I make my hinges is literally just gluing fabric between two pieces of foam. And my teacher uses foam board, but I use EVA foam. Because I feel like EVA foam likes to keep its shape a little bit better than foam board. Like, if you break foam board, it dies. But you can't really break EVA foam. Who needs pets that shed when you can just have foam sticking everywhere? Well, I do have pets that shed. They just shed... Actually, I have a really fluffy dog and 2 really fluffy cats and 2 snakes, which do shed. They just don't shed as much. I need a bigger room. I live in, like, a shoe closet. I don't think you guys understand. My room is, like, maybe... I think my room is, like, 10 by 10. Like, 10 feet by 10 feet. Maybe a little bit wider on one side. It might be 12 feet on one side. I feel like my room's not that big. I feel like I could only lay down... like, 2 of me this way. Which would be less than 10 feet. No, this way... I think it's 10 by 10. I don't think I could lay down twice in this room. Hello, Big Mike. How was your work? Was your work bad? Was work bad? If it was bad, I'm gonna beat up your work. Hey guys, we're almost at 100 likes. We're at 95 likes. That's pretty cool. Looks like your room before you moved out. I mean, it feels a lot like a room that a parent would, like, cram a child in if they don't like the child very much. Which kind of explains my relationship with Cody, if we're being honest. Which is a really good allegory for how Cody and I treat each other. He does sort of treat me like a kid. Okay, and I'm just going to flip this over here, and this is how we make hinges. Okay, also how we flatten things out, just by hot gluing them a lot. Also, why did I put the baby shark fabric on the outside, so it's going to be, like, visible. Yeah, his house is way smaller in person. Your wife did 12 hours today? What'd your wife do? What does your wife do? Wait, did Fantavision? Hello, Fantavision! Sorry, I didn't see you popped in here. How are you? Actually, FrameRaider, I think he literally saw that video. I think that was, like, one of the videos that he watched before he, like, made his like, GameStop video that, like, broke the world. I bet he saw it, because I've mentioned you to him before, and he's, like, mentioned, like, having heard your name before. All the famous YouTubers. All the famous YouTubers in my chat, for some reason. FrameRaider, I'm just glad that you found me through my YouTube videos and not through Cody. You're, like, the only YouTuber that didn't find me through Cody. Yeah. Gluing stuff to stuff. Gluing stuff to stuff. Gluing things to other stuff. Ow, I'm burning myself a little bit on hot glue, but it's fine. I gotta do the kitty knead. You gotta do the kitty knead on this, because it's hot. So you just kitty knead it. Favorite coworker. Oh, snap! Oh, what are you dreading Monday on, Fanta? Fanta, what are you doing Monday that you dread? Is it work? Is it work? Or do you have to live stream something you don't want to live stream? Like, sometimes I have to play a video game on live stream, and, like, I can't even pretend that I like the video game. I think that was me with, like, Resident Evil 6. Like, I couldn't even pretend I was excited for Resident Evil 6. I'd heard so many bad things about it. And I like the Resident Evil series a lot. Like, I really enjoy Resident Evil. And it was not something that I wanted to do at all. Nadia was indeed here when I started live streaming. So sweet of you to stick around for some reason. Okay, so see, it's a mouth. It goes whap whap. This is the mouth hinge. I am making new hinges because these are the hinges that I know how to work with. And, usually, if it's I'll make, like, a fursuit. Usually I'll do, like, a resin hinge on the side. That's what I did with Dasper. But for this, I'm going with my normal Muppet hinge because, they're easier to work with, and also, I feel like they give me more control, and they're not heavy. Like, I cut off a lot of plastic from the mask, which I think should help make it more lightweight, even though it's already pretty lightweight. Okay. Oh, Cody's gonna I, like, got through half of the tutorial of Cyberpunk, and I'm not a huge fan of Grand Theft Auto-y type games, honestly. It wasn't that the game was bad or anything, and, it runs perfectly fine on PlayStation 5. It's just, it's not really my kind of cup of tea game. I was expecting it to be more like Mass Effect, but then I found out there was one love interest that was a dude that my character could go for, and there were only, like, 5 love interests in the entire game. And none of them seem particularly appealing. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of play games like Mass Effect half for the love interest. So, like, it didn't make a lot of sense to me to keep playing if I was gonna get, like, no romantic payoff at all. When that's what I was excited for. Yeah, it is a weirdly limited game, I'm not gonna lie. And I know that's such a dumb thing to complain about. I didn't get to fuck the right guy in a video game. But, like, you let me design, like, they let you design a vagina. Like, shouldn't you get to use it? Portal co-op. I love Portal. I think my brother and I very recently played Portal together, and I adore that game so much. And I'm actually okay at it. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not great at Portal. Checkmark. There's a Cammy in here. Who requested you? You were requested to come in here like 2 hours ago, Cody. I think they left. And you're not, I can hear you walking by right now, and I don't think you're gonna come in my room. I can literally hear you. See, I just heard your room door close. You're not gonna hang out with me. Yeah. I mean, that's my review of Cyberpunk. You let me design a vagina and gave me no use for it. You know? Jefferson, thank you. You spent money to make fun of Cody, but you can't think of an insult. I always say that he looks like a Muppet of an attractive person, and that usually gets on his nerves. Because it's true, he looks like an attractive person's Muppet. He looks like if Chris Pratt was a Muppet. Fanta, I have fan art of you and Cody, and I need to, like, send it to you guys, because it's hilarious. But then I need to find it on my computer, too. It's so stupid. I love making bad fan art. It's like my #1 pastime, just making fan art that people would hate. It's not the thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to write a fake fanfiction about Fanta and Cody, and, like, post it somewhere, and have them eventually find it. Like, pretend to be, like, a crazy fangirl who thinks that Fanta and Cody are in a relationship or something like that. And, just post a fanfiction of it. Oh, I love you too, Carrie. You must see that fan art. It's not of them in a relationship, but that would be hilarious. What's an andromorphic? Do you mean anthropomorphic rhino? But yeah, Jefferson. Oh, for Rhino Games. Oh, that makes so much sense. I would love to do that. The mutton chops, I think, would work really well. You still have the mutton chops, right? Because if you shave those, I would be very disappointed in you. Those mutton chops are legendary. I'm sure you've gotten many a drinks at a bar for those. Wait, Camelot looks like Rich? You think Camelot looks like Review Tech? I don't think they look anything alike. That's a compliment to Review Tech. Google failed you. Oh no. Fanta 331 is the best. Is that what we're calling the ship? Fanta 331? Fanta always hates it when I bring up that stupid ship. But to be fair, I think that Cody would be a power bottom, so at least you're getting the... Oh wait, Cody's getting the long end of the stick then. God damn it, I am so good at this. Why don't I just write bad fanfiction for a living? I bet I could actually make money off of that. For all you guys know, I'm the author of My Immortal. For all anyone knows, I'm the author of My Immortal. I'm not the author of My Immortal, but I'm the author of something very similar to My Immortal, which I hope nobody ever finds. Or ties back to me. I was very into fanfiction writing when I was a wee lass, and I still do it a little bit now. Wait, really? Did you ask him if he was Richard Hammond? No, okay, but it's gotta be like Bob's Burgers where you, like, keep it in a bag and, like, mail it to someone. if you cut your mutton chops off. Is actually the author of My Immortal and is ashamed to admit it. To be fair, she misspells Tom Riddle as Tom Bombadil at one point, and you guys know that I really like the Tolkien novels, so, like, it would kind of make sense. But, like, I didn't read any of those at the time My Immortal was around, so I would have no idea who Tom Bombadil is, because nobody knows who Tom Bombadil is, but he's the guy who appears in the books, but not the movies, and that's why no one knows who he is. He has a cameo appearance. Oh, you couldn't drink water, so you drank Fanta to live. Oh no! Run away, Fanta. You're going to get dranked if they go to Mexico. All of Fanta will get dranked. Alright, guys, I gotta pee. I'll be right back after I pee, okay? But the hinge is done, and the eyeballs are almost dry. I think I should seal them, though. I should probably seal them. But the only thing I have to seal them with is sparkly. So I guess I'll do that. But I'll be right back after I pee, guys. Gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee. Move there. I'm back, and I have an apple. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jefferson, for the poopy. I got an apple. Are apples supposed to help you poop? My mom always said apples help you poop. If you see this, you're gay. Oops. Rip. I mean, I'm half gay. Well, there's a tarp down, so... Like, everything's clean under the tarp, except for all the fabric I've gotten everywhere. I like the irritated shark. He's sweet. He's a very sweet boy. Okay, so only the skin of the apple helps you poop. By the way, thank you, Jefferson, for all the super chats. Very sweet of you. ASMR eating an apple. It actually is very juicy. Jazz apples. They're like the best. They're like the best apples you can get in the South, except for like Honeycrisp. But Honeycrisp are so expensive. Also, when you think about it, an apple is like a tree's abortion. Because, like, if you're eating it, the seeds didn't get to get planted. Or a period. Because this is like the ovary of the tree, right? So this is supposed to be the thing that it poops out so it can make babies. And if you're eating it, you're literally eating, like, an abortion. You got sunburn? Oh no! Go get some aloe. Aloe helps with sunburn. Unless it's expired, then it kind of helps. That's so gross. Stop. No, I will never stop. Same with eggs. Eggs are chicken periods. Deep. Skytex, I cannot figure out how mods work. Actually, I did figure out one mod in Resident Evil 2, and in it you can make Claire very naked, and the water effects are so good. Like, she's just a naked chick with giant tits getting wet, and, like, the water effects look amazing. Can you see the hinge? It's very, it's not, well, it's nailed down, it's still, like, drying right now. But basically, it's just a piece of fabric becomes the hinge, and it's 4 pieces of foam. And, these 2 are the ones that you put your fingers in, but they're still being glued down. And then it'll open up. But it can't open up right now, because I should have put these higher up, actually, but, it can't open up right now, because I've got these pinned in so that they'll dry and stay there. It's a hinge. Okay. Now do one with Ada. But you can't play it. You can't, do you ever play, you do play as Ada, don't you? Wait, do you play as Ada in the second game? I genuinely can't remember, because I know there's one game where you play as Ada and you have to, like, use her thing to scan stuff, but I can't remember which game that's on. I hope it helped a little. Hello, Chad. Well, Rose, an egg actually isn't, because it's never been fertilized, so it's not a kid. It's just it's literally the egg of the chicken that has been released that has not been fertilized, so it's literally a period. Yeah, I know you played her in Resident Evil 2, but I remember there was one game where you played as, I think you played as her and you scanned stuff with like a remote, and you could, like, see through stuff. And, like, you had to reroute air filters, and I can't remember which game that was in. And I think you can, like, burn to death at one point if, like, you don't scan correctly. Like, you wind up in, like, an incinerator or something. That might have been the 5th game? I can't remember. What kind of apple is this? It's a jazz apple. It's very nice and crunchy. I wish it was I would do a Honeycrisp apple, but, those are really expensive. Who's burning? Cody decided to use 2 self-burning logs, so the house smells like it's burning itself down, so that's great. Oh, and Frameator, I'm trying to remember this part in a game, and I cannot for the life of me remember which game it was. You have, like, I think you play as Ada and Leon, but I can't remember which game this was in, and you, like, have to scan for, like, ways to reroute air filters, and at one point you have to do that, like, scanning thing in order to get out of, like, a combustion place, like an incinerator or something. I can't remember what game that was. Oh, Honeycrisp ladies are delicious. Or, Honeycrisp apples. Pink ladies are pretty good, too. They're pretty good, like, standard apple, I'd say. That's what you smelled earlier. Just Cody burning the house down slowly but surely. Okay, so that's Resident Evil 2. Okay. Because I genuinely could not remember. But it was a fun segment. So you do play as Ada in that game. Or, like, you're just giving her scanner. No, you do play as Ada. Sounds like sweet applesauce. Probably delicious. Hello, Tatum. How are you today? It's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I would know if it was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I don't think Ada's in that game. We have a pear tree in the backyard. I bet I could make pear sauce. Would pear sauce just be jam? Because, like, I feel like it wouldn't... No, it wouldn't be jam. It would just be, like, a liquid. Like, I tried to make jam, and it turned out really disgusting, so I pretended I didn't make jam. I even boiled the jars and everything. I was so proud of myself, and then I tried it, and it was the grossest thing ever. I used too much clove, and it just tasted like spice. It tasted like pure spice. Spicy jam. I really should not be allowed to cook. One time I made macaroni, and I put it on the boiler and completely fucking forgot about it. And I'm pretty sure the boil was on like 7 or 8, so it was pretty high up. It wasn't like on a medium heat. And I completely forgot about it for like 30 minutes, and I come back to just a pot of like burning charcoal macaroni, and I freak out because if Cody sees that I did this it's like gonna be hell to pay, you know? So I'm more worried about how Cody feels about this and how I feel about it. So I take it, the pot, and I like start banging it against the fence on the porch, and like a puck of macaroni falls into the neighbor's yard, and I just walk away, pan in hand. And I just want to know, did they find that puck of macaroni? Like, what was that puck of macaroni ever located? Was it ever seen again, or was it scavenged by animals who have no flavor profiles, you know? He once burned a pizza to a charcoal. Oh god. I did that too, and it looked like a double chocolate cookie. I don't know, Skytex. I don't think I want to know. I remember really liking Five Nights at Freddy's too. I remember thinking that one was more fun than the first one, because the first one didn't have very many gameplay elements, and the second one had like a lot of gameplay elements. A Raspberry Pi. I used to like hear people I used to hear people talking about oh god. I used to hear people talking about like Raspberry Pi those like those board things. And I would have no fucking idea what they were talking about, because I would think they were genuinely talking about the pastry. Also, that song, another pie thing I didn't know anything about. That song where he's like, I've been in, she be in the kitchen baking pies for my baby. Yeah, that song. I genuinely thought this was like an adorable song about a man who had like found his wife, and she was just making pies for him. And then my brother told me it was about drugs, and I got sad. It burnt a hole in your pan? Sebas, how did you manage that? I'm looking at the chat from here. I'm not looking at it from here. Like, my chat's on this computer, just so you guys know. I'm not, like, looking at your guys. I'm looking at your guys' stuff from right here. Science. If you guys go to Walmart and you see a wok for $5, don't buy it. The paint on it will start to burn after you go on high heat. And it will bubble. The paint will bubble. So do not buy the $5 woks from Walmart. Actually, maybe just don't buy any cooking supplies from Walmart. Maybe just don't shop at Walmart, honestly. If we're getting down and dirty here, maybe just don't do anything that involves Wait, gross? What was gross? What did I say that was gross? I don't remember the gross thing that I said. Am I the asshole? While cooking requires absurdly hot fire. Exactly! And if you just use, like, high heat on your stove, the paint started to burn off. That paint can cause intestinal cancer. I guarantee it. Shop at, like, I like shopping at Publix because, like, they're so nice to you and everything's just really good when you shop at Publix, but Walmart's just way more convenient. I just spit a pin across the room and I'm never gonna be able to find that again. Mistakes have been made. Okay, so see, now I've got a handhold hinge, and I'm probably gonna put some fabric there to reinforce that. Ow, this is really tight. It'll loosen up though. And that'll be the mouth. This is what becomes the dragon, eventually. But, I will put some more fabric on this, so, it's reinforced. You gotta reinforce your areas, guys. You can't go out unreinforced. And this baby shark fabric's kind of coming in handy, because I accidentally bought a lot of this shit, because it was on sale for, like, $5, because why would you want baby shark fabric? Nobody else wants to make a baby shark dress but me. I am the only human being on this planet who wants to make a baby shark dress. And I did, and it was great. And I don't even necessarily think it's wearable. It's kind of awful, but, you know. We live and we learn, like in that song from Sonic the Hedgehog. Which is the only place that saying has ever been said, do not at me. Sonic the Hedgehog coined the phrase live and learn. You cannot convince me otherwise. Specifically, I think Shadow the Hedgehog, but I cannot... Also, probably should not... you guys probably shouldn't trust anything I say now that I'm thinking about it, but, or just trust everything I say and learn alternative knowledge. Alternative facts. Actually, I don't even think that was coined by me. I think that was coined by, like, Donald Trump. Alternative facts. Alternative history. The dinosaurs existed 56 million years ago or 4,000 years ago, and both of those theories are equally valid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Plus Ultraman always comes in at the worst times. I like that literally everyone was just so done with this shit that we banned the president from everything. Donald Trump has been banned from the Victoria's Secret 50% off bralettes and sportswear. Tiny's word is gospel. I'm a very smart boy, okay? I'm a very smart boy sometimes. Except for all the times I'm really not all that smart. But even then, you guys aren't allowed to call me on that. You guys aren't allowed to tell me I'm stupid ever, because I'm not stupid. I'm just gifted in different areas. Exactly. Yeah. You really should be doing your math homework. Do your math homework while watching me. You can multitask. Careful, Tiny. What am I being careful of? Is it the hot... Am I being careful of the hot glue? Do I have to be careful of hot glue? Because I'm not going to be. Oh, I love you too, Chris Rod. I hope you're having a wonderful night so far. Okay, so, on terms of the hinge, I think what I'm going to do is just slide this bad boy in here. Like so. Like so. And then this jaw part should flop open. Then the jaw part flops open. And then I can put the lower jaw on after this piece dries. Which is a smart thing to do, I swear. I swear I'm being smart right now. I'm just going to glue this bad boy in. I just realized I left no room for the, blinking mechanism. Like at all. I am so smart. So I'll have to modify this later, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to modify this, I'm gonna have to modify my handhold a lot later. Because I left no room for the blinking eye mechanism at all. But it's proof of concept, it's fine. Wait, you got a sheet pan at Walmart in Alabama? Does it work at all? Oh, is it the one that you burnt a hole in? If you're trying to keep saying you should leave now. I'm bad. You should, plus Ultraman, I just bought so much random shit at Victoria's Secret. I have to show you guys this one thing, because it's really dumb. And I can't wear it for you, obviously, but... Okay, so, it's a bra, kind of, but it's see-through. So it, like, defeats the entire purpose of wearing a bra, because you can just see the nipples, and it's really cold when you wear it. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever purchased, and I don't know why I purchased it. I think I purchased it because it was $10, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this! So I can't show it to anyone in my life, because, I don't have a sex life. But I thought I'd show it to you guys, because it's really dumb. Make a Shinron puppet. You should! Less bra, more bra. Who's tired of winter already? Definitely me. But, like, so I don't understand the purpose of it. And also, my boobs don't fill it out at all, and it looks really silly on me. So, because I don't have boobs. But, it's really dumb, and I thought it was worth buying. And nothing else I bought was really interesting. So, I did buy underwear that have lemons on them, which I thought was, good. Well, that was that. What? Wear it to the gym. It's so dumb. Just became I showed you a bra, guys. You didn't even see it. You guys, is it really, like, literally, Kids Next Door had battle-ready armor, which is what a bra was, and it worked. Kind of. Okay, I think I can burn holes in these now. Alright, eyeballs are done, and then I can make the blinking mechanism. Kind of. I sort of accidentally messed up. I think I need to take these off, actually. I need to take the, I totally need to take these foamy boys off. Lame. I worked so hard at making the handhold but I made it wrong. Lemon party. My socks don't match. I have a llama sock that's inside out, and I have a white sock. Because I haven't done my laundry in a while. Wear it over a shirt like they did in the 90s. I do have a really cute Constellation bra I could do that with. Wait, who? I don't know who that is. Oh, India. Oh, India. Actually, a lot of the people... I think Flame and Shane's the only one who really stuck around. If it makes me feel... It doesn't really make me feel sexy. It makes me feel like I'm wearing, like, a half-filled-out Lay's chip bag. So I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll look great, and whoever eventually sees it will appreciate it. Because I've never taken my clothes off and had a guy been like, ugh, leave, you know? I've never had that experience. So, like, as long as you're at the point where you're getting naked, I'm pretty sure the guy's gonna like whatever the fuck they see. Or the girl's gonna like whatever they see, you know? If you have gotten to the point of getting naked in front of someone, generally they're not gonna be like, ooh. That's my motivational quote for the day. If you manage to get naked in front of someone, they're probably gonna like whatever they see. All boobs are good boobs. I've never heard a guy say that was the grossest boob I've ever seen. Most guys are like, yeah, and I got to see your boobs, and they were great, you know? All boobs are good boobs. Too thin. Gross. So nasty. How dare. Hello, Fat Jesus. How are you today? Actually, most of the guys I was with when I was, like, really thin were into it, which is weird when you think about it. Like, you should want the person you're with to, like, be nourished and eat stuff. You shouldn't, like, encourage them to not eat food. That's bad. Actually, I think, like, honestly, there's sort of this, style of hentai where they draw the nipple really big, and I think it looks kind of cool. Like, I just think it looks really pretty. And, I really like hip dips on people. I know some people think hip dips are, like, unattractive, but, like, every chick that I draw has, like, pretty decent-sized hip dips because they just look very human to me. Like, I don't like it when when I'm drawing a girl and she literally winds up looking like a Coke bottle, like, that's her shape. I just feel like that looks really unnatural and weird. Hip dips make characters look like people to me. Massive areola tag. Yeah. Wait, that's a tag? That's a tag! Ah, that's hilarious. You don't think the rest of the world has those problems? I don't, like, I'm, like, trying to figure out how I want to install this, because I think I need to finish the eye mechanism before I do the handhold thing. Actually, I bet I could just honestly, I could just hold it like that. I don't really need a handhold, there's a plastic thingy in here. Okay, I figured out what I'm gonna do, guys, and it's not really stupid, it's only kinda stupid. And kinda stupid is usually what I go for, honestly. Kinda stupid is generally where I try to place most of my ideas, just in the sort of stupid realm. Not very, but kinda. Okay, so we're gluing in the hinge now. Very important part of the process. Make sure you do it diligently and well, because you guys are definitely gonna do exactly what I've shown you how to do here, because I've done, like, 2 whole things. I shouldn't have glued this down. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. We'll survive. We'll survive this together. Don Bluth's people. I like Don Bluth. Don Bluth animation is awesome. I mean, I'm kind of using a lot of stuff that's just lying around. I have a bunch of this EVA foam that I need to get rid of. I have a bunch of foam scraps, which go really well with puppet making, because, if you want to change the shape slightly, like I did with the front of the head, you can do that pretty easily. Now I have a bunch of foam trash that, guys, I just have to show you how I get rid of all my trash, because it's the smartest idea that I've ever come up with. Because, like, I mean, I'm at a stalemate with the puppet, because I'm waiting for these eyeballs are going to take all forever to dry. So, like, this is so smart, and I just feel so smart. So, like, I'm going to get rid of all of the bigger trash, like the needles. But the way that I clean up my trash is just so smart. I have to show you guys. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. And scissors. Okay, hot glue gun stays here. Clamp can stay here. This can stay here. The dragon puppet needs to go over here to dry. Okay, headphones go over here. Boop. Computer is going to be out of the way shortly. I should probably unplug my hot glue gun. Boop. Boop. And everything that I need is on this tarp. That's the best part. Everything I need for puppet making is on this tarp right now. And I can literally just, like, put everything back in here. And it's, like, gone. And the mess is, like, gone. It's the smartest thing ever. This is the best idea I've ever had. Okay, these are gonna go over here. These are gonna go over here. And then I like have a big then I have this thing. Then I have this thing. It's just like a container. And I just put the tarp in the container. And it's like it's all gone. No mess. I don't have to vacuum now. It's the best idea I've ever come up with, and everybody should subscribe to Tarp Method. Right? This is so smart. I think I got this idea from like literally like a kid's toy that does the exact same thing. And I remember thinking as a kid, that's so dumb because I put so many sharp things in there. Because as a kid, I was constantly working with like, you know, cutting tools and scissors and stuff, and I didn't think it was smart to have like a blanket that you rolled all your supplies into. But see, and now it's like all the mess is gone. It's such a great idea, and I don't know why nobody does this. Oh no, what happened, Plus Ultraman? Oh no, the piece of foam spelled out. Oh no, not the foams. Yeah. There are some pieces of foam on the floor still, but it's fine. Also, sometimes when you're painting, the tarp doesn't collect all of the trash that you want it to collect. And, or like, sometimes it doesn't soak up all of the liquid, and you're gonna have to steam clean your carpet anyways. Like, I just had to steam clean, you can't see it right here where Mal chewed up a piece of paint, but, for the most part, my carpet is relatively unscathed. Make a carpet angel. It's like kicking your clothes under the bed. It's out of sight and out of mind, okay? Honestly, you guys. Like, if it's out of sight and out of mind, that's like the best my mom can hope for at this point. You cleaned your Legos with your feet. Oh no! Oh no, that's horrible. No, none should no be tiny. Actually, I should... Okay, so also, I think I came up with a color scheme for my alien guy. Okay, so this guy, right here. I was having a lot of issues coming up with this color scheme, so I just started, like, putting a bunch of colors down. And I think I decided on this one. I think it looks pretty good. I don't really know. I'm not great at color theory, I'm realizing. Gibus. My phone is in that bin. Oh no! My phone is gone now. It's okay. I don't really need it right now anyways. But, yeah, that's how I clean things. Because I am very lazy and, honestly, why should I bother, you know? Alright. Gonna get back to basics here. And now you guys get to see what my normal setup's like. Boop. Damn it! No! Oh no. Come here, Mr. Camera. I think I got it. Okay. This is terrible. Oh no. No. Okay, and we're back. Alright, cool. Everything's kind of back to normal. I mean, a little bit. There's still, like, trash in a lot of places, but it's fine. Flop that down. Now I can't see my chat. Oh boy. Alright, I cannot see what you guys are saying if you're saying anything. Yeah. Alright. And now we're back. I just need to pull up my chat again. And chat. Boop. Alright, I can see you guys. Alright, I'm back. We are back to the normal viewpoint. I have a toolbox. I like my little toolbox. It's kind of cute. It's like a little baby toolbox. Typical artist room. There's just so much stuff everywhere all the time. You have textured EVA foam? It doesn't matter, really. It's usually smooth on one side, and you can honestly just glue two together. Happy, I literally just stopped because I'm waiting for stuff to dry. But I got to this point I got to this point. Perfect. It's a dragon. Got to this point. Xenomorphs are cute. I think xenomorphs are very cute. Alright, wooden dowels can go in here. Okay. Personally, I think my possum is adorable. Where'd my coffee go? I don't think my coffee wound up in the tarp. Nope, it's here. Deep. Wait, oh, my mic was still on the ground. I'm sorry, guys. House snacks, they're doing well. You can actually see a bit of cannoli poking out right there. Just a little bit of him. I can grab him if you want. He's a sweet boy. Now, Ryan Blaney, why? And that's where you go. I accidentally... Okay, his head was on the opposite side that I got him from, so I kind of pulled on his butt a while, so I feel a little bad about that. Where did I keep all my puppets? I don't think you can see. There's one puppet on top of the tank, and every other puppet I've made I've sold. So that's where. Wait, what happened in the Tosh.0 possum episode? Was it good? Was he talking about the crazy possum lady? Because I love her. God, Cannoli, you're getting so fat. I got him this new kind of mouse to eat, or a rat pup to eat instead of mice because they're more nutritious. And I thought they were gonna be way too big for him, but he's really fat. He's gotten like very fat. You love Possum Lady. I love Possum Lady too. He's disturbed after I pulled on his butt. Like, maybe he should put his butt somewhere other than that part of his body. His butt could be anywhere. Why would he put it right here, you know? You're so cute. Yeah, Possum Lady is just... She's a lot, but I feel like she's what I'll be like as an old lady, honestly. Painting. I was painting, now we're just talking. Now we're just having a nice little, like, crisscross applesauce little conversation with each other. Though there is a Gyarados behind me. Gyarados. Big boy. I love Gyarados. He's the coolest Pokemon. 110% the best Pokemon. Somebody remind me to go to the UPS store tomorrow, because if I don't do that, I'm never going to do it. Oh, you got back to the hair physics? Okay, because, well, I kind of changed his hairstyle a little bit, but it's very much so yours, and I feel like it doesn't blow in the wind too much. Like, it stays as like a conglomerate when it blows in the wind, right? Is that it? Is there a UPS store? Yeah, there's a UPS store. I need to go there. Really bad. What's behind me? A Gyarados painting? No, I wouldn't rescue Joeys from, like, their moms. I would never do that. That would be mean. Maybe if there was, like, a dead, like, maybe if there was a dead kangaroo on the side of the road, I would check. And, honestly, if it, like, if a free baby kangaroo is a free baby kangaroo, you know? Oh, from the dead roos? Him doing some bleps. Where are you going? He doesn't even know anymore. He doesn't know where he is. Also, he probably needs to poop. He looks like he needs to poop. Wait, no, I think he did poop. His butt is a lot thinner than it was. I think he pooped somewhere. I think you pooped somewhere. Where did you poop? Where is your poop, Cannoli? Do you know where your poop is? Azam, did I? No, everything on the project is drying right now, so I have nothing to do. So I went back to talkie mode. There's not kangaroos in Alabama's, but we have possums, which are a pretty cute marsupial, all things considered. Which are a pretty great little marsupial boy. But, I mean, Cuddles and Rose and, Nadia live in Australia, so maybe they could send me a kangaroo. Bakugo's hair. Ah, that's so cool. I'm so excited for the next season of My Hero. I need to read the books. Do I need to read the books? Alabama is a very interesting place. You bought another betta fish. Do you do, like, the crazy tanks for your betta fish? Do you, like, love the crap out of your betta fish? Because I love, or betta fish. I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced betta fish or something. Are you, like, one of those people that gives them, like, giant, like, that does, like, the female, does, like, the sororities, and, like, gives giant tanks to their individual male betas? Because I love that, watching that kind of content. Also, I need to find someone with a fish filter for raisins. Hello, Leonor. Welcome back. I feel like smuggling larger animals is way harder. Ooh, Beastars. I'm excited for Beastars. I love Beastars. Yeah, Leonor, when did you get a check mark? I'm curious, because I remember, like, when did the check mark start becoming a thing? Hello, Raislin. Rats, Priestless. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. Welcome back, Reenie. Oh, and Reenie's got a picture of a kangaroo pooping, I think. What's the largest animal I want to snuggle? Probably a great white. I would snuggle the crap out of a great white. Aww. I miss it when animes, like, stop doing slice of life entirely, you know? You earned one about 4 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah, because I remember there was a checkmark thing that was, like, happening for a while, but, like, I never knew how to get one, and I did not bother. Said it right the first time. Raceland. I was gonna say Rosalind. Rosalind's a fun word to say, so I could have said that. Where are you going? Where do you think you are off to, little one? Zoos. How do kangaroos get to California? Do they just hop there? Yeah, isn't, like, the guy with the chapped lips the protagonist at one point for a little while? I want a snack really bad. I really want to go get food. Okay. So you need to own a brand? That's so cool. What brand do you own? Is it your own brand? You forgot what kind of fox it was. It was a Shiba. A Shiba. Why do Shibas look so much like foxes? Like, have you guys noticed that? Shiba dogs look more like foxes than they do any other kind of animal. Yeah, my brand! Tell Cody and make him get me a snack. I just ate an apple, so I should not be hungry. I should, like, not be hungry right now. And I have a bunch of Mexican food that's sitting under a bunch of vegetables, so Cody doesn't find it. I'm really excited about that Plus Ultra. You have a brand, too? Oh, that sounds so cool. Are you gonna try and breed them? Look with your special eyes. My husky looks a lot like a wolf. He looks very wolfy. He does have blue eyes, though, so he does look like a big old wolf scare, though. I could get him. I could go grab him. I mean, you could definitely tell my husky's not a wolf. He doesn't do that, like, downward stare thing that wolves do. No, what are you blepping at? Why are you blepping so hard, little guy? What are you looking for? He's so comfortable with me. I don't understand. He likes me a lot. A horseshoe burned into your back as a kid. Did a horse kick you? Is that why okay, so does everyone love Dobby because of, like, his, I like that you just call him Deadpool. Because he's literally Deadpool. That character is just Deadpool. Like, why? I love that this guy. I love that, like, the creator of this was like, I really like Zuko. I'm gonna make a Zuko. I really like Deadpool. I'm gonna make a Deadpool. Like, I like the ballsiness of it, honestly. What's his name? Twice? He got into an argument about whether black or white are colors. You know, there's technicalities is the thing. But, like, technically, white and black are not colors, but they are because we can consider colors things like paint. Like, if someone was like, hey, what color's your paint? I wouldn't be like, it's white, but white's not a color. You know, I wouldn't do that. It's just like, wow, you know that, But does it matter? You know, it's like one of those things like a tomato being a fruit or a vegetable, and then you make a fruit salad and you don't put the tomato in it, you know? Even though it's a fruit, you're not going to put it in a fruit salad, you know? Kirishima's so awesome. He's great. Oh, I'm glad you're with us today, Rini. That's why Rose likes you tonight. Tomatoes are gross. I would take a bite out of a tomato right now. I feel like I could do a good Toga cosplay because I literally have her eye color. Fruit salad, yummy. You would make the most disgusting fruit salad ever, Rose. Honestly, I remember going to gatherings as a kid, and everybody would make like that ambrosia fruit salad bullshit, and I don't think I ever liked it. Hello, how are you today? Hello, Species. How are you doing? Is it still dead inside? Can you be less dead inside? I would like you to be happier. Where are you going? What are you doing? No. He's so cute. I love him so much. I love snakes. Tomato is a fruit, by the way, not a vegetable. Yeah, it is a fruit, but it tastes like a vegetable, so I'm going to keep calling it a vegetable, because why does it matter? Can I do any character voices? Not particularly well. What is ambrosia salad? It's like fruits. It's a bunch of fruit that have in like a jello base, and they always add coconut to it, which makes this disgusting texture. It's truly vile, especially if it's been sitting out in the sun a while and like has gotten not cold anymore. You would stay, but you can't. Well, thank you for popping in, Candy Hoof. Plus, Ultraman, I like that you have to be like so up on all of your knowledge all the time, because it's literally your job. One was like a whole word ahead. Oh no, just one whole word ahead. Oh no. But hopefully everyone could refresh. Coconut's nasty. Coconut shaving is like the worst food that's ever been invented. It's like, do you want to eat wood? Do you want to eat slightly fruity wood? And then they put slightly fruity wood on everything, and it tastes like wood, and it has the texture of wood, and it's disgusting, and I really wish people would stop putting coconut shavings in everything, because it ruins everything. Like, literally one time I had a perfectly fine cake as a kid, it was my birthday cake, and someone decided to do, like, that gross coconut shaving thing on the outside, and, yeah, I think I'm traumatized from that. I think, like, I have, like, experienced my father dying, and I still think I'm more traumatized by that coconut cake, honestly. It was awful. Wait, you can do which My Hero? I feel like I know that. I feel like I know which ones you can do. But 3 Dragon Ball voices. Which ones would you say you're the best at? Plus Ultraman, because you have to do like a lot of voices. But which one do you think you've mastered? You hire voice actors for their stuff. I want to do like a peppy, girly, like bullshit, Pinkie Pie kind of voice one day. You got 70-something. Ah, that's so cool. I'm trying to complete my Pokédex and it's taking forever. Hello, Nadia. How are you? I feel like I can do an okay, like, Japanese Vegeta for some reason. I wish I could do, like, Japanese Goku, though. Zarbon is easy. Zarbon's great. Zarbon is life. Zarbon is love. My high range is a lot like Pinkie. I mean, yeah, I can see that. And that makes sense because I have a decent Fluttershy impression. I just hate doing impressions. Rar, XT Nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your gold trim across the floor. That's my ooh-woo voice. Ooh? Oh no. That's my ooh-woo voice. Enjoy my ooh-woo voice. Why are you upside down? What are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. It's been years. I feel like I need to, like, practice some kind of voice acting, because Cody just got a voice acting role, and I wonder, could I get a voice acting role through Cody now? Because he's gotten, like, there's a company that's gonna make a toy of Cody. Like, Cody has a company that's making a toy of him. Isn't that terrifying and kind of cool? Like, I have a connection. I have one whole connection. You do a Danny DeVito that'll blow you away. I love Danny DeVito so much. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I can get roles through you? I feel like I need a demo reel, and I'm like way too nervous to make one, because I'm not very confident in my voice, because voice acting takes so much more effort than you think that it does. Obviously, Plus Ultraman knows exactly how much it takes, but Voice acting is just way more complicated than you think it is. And I do have, like, nice equipment through Cody, and I've done okay stuff through that, but still. Someone buy me Danny DeVito. Just all of Danny DeVito. He's so good as the penguin. It's amazing. I mean, voice acting is just really fun. That sounds amazing, Plus Ultra. I'd love that. Plus, where are you going? His tail is so pointy. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. It's over 8,999. You're gonna fall. Please don't fall, Cannoli. You're just so dumb. You don't know how to do things. You really have no idea what you're doing all the time. This neck's gonna be a good headband. I wish he did the around... He can kind of do the around the neck thing right now. He just doesn't really like it. He doesn't like being unfurled for it. I read somewhere that someone was, like, scared to put their snake around their neck, and I'm just like, what are they gonna... It's not gonna choke you. Like, he's fine. Okay, please just do the snake thing. Do the snake thing. Thank you. Thank you. He's not gonna poop in my hair. He's actually... I think he already pooped, because his butt's way smaller than it was. Where are you going? Yeah, I feel like a lot of my voices are just sort of, I can kind of do the voices, except for Gail from Bob's Burgers. I can do a spot-on Gail from Bob's Burgers for some reason. That's just one of those characters that I do really well. And it's not something that I'm particularly proud of. I would know if he was about to poop on me. Like, I would be able to tell. They make really disgusting farty sounds when they poop. Lol frame. Oh no. Loading ring circle. Ah, no. Am dead now. Thank you for the video on the snap. Actually, my phone is still in this bin because I accidentally wrapped up my phone, but it's fine. Also, guys, oh no. I didn't die, though. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I have some stuff that I gotta get done tonight. But I'm gonna be doing a longer stream on Tuesday, so you guys can look forward to that. And it's not gonna be like a me doing stuff stream. It's just gonna be like a talkie stream or a video game stream. Because I can only handle, like, working so much. But I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, good night, sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. See you later, Plus Ultra, and Rose, and Nadia. Thanks for being in here, Frame Raider, and Mango, and Winter, and all you freaking people. Good night, Foxy, and Haffy, and Unknown Tony, and thank you, Alamo, for being the top supporter of the night. Good night, Chad, and Nadia, and all you freaking people. Hope you have beautiful days. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Good night, QB Shacks. Good night, Q. I love you guys. Oh, we got to 113 likes. That's crazy, you guys. Good night, guys. Sweet dreams, and